Hey, what's up, Crazy Bish crew? Today we are going to have a live discussion in regards to Nick Snyder and Dustin Daly and a lot of the harassment myself, Karma, and Dre have been through, and how it has affected us, and how we're going to move forward as a small channel, and how we're going to just better the community. And maybe after today's video, we're not going to, I don't know, come so hard at smaller channels, maybe just embrace them. But yeah, let's get in here and let's just wait for some people to join. So yes. But also, I also want to say, let's not send hate to Nick or Dustin throughout this stream, because we do want to keep it somewhat positive. We don't want to just be very malicious and hateful. But yeah, I do want to also say that Karma and Dre do have intentions on not necessarily going too hard. It seems like we aren't going to go in on them. We're just going to talk about our experiences, because we have a lot of, I don't know, I've dealt with a lot of harassment for covering Nick, and I understand that I have said a lot of hurtful things and a lot of harsh things, but no one deserves to be harassed and get death threats. I have never sent any death threats to Nick, so I don't deserve any. But we're going to wait until we get Karma in here and all then. Let's see what the comments are saying. Who's in here? Yes. Hey, Diane. Or Dion, sorry. Shy, Miss. Okay, yes. And we're going to keep this stream up. So, yes, let me get my face out of here. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so if anyone's joining now, today's stream, we're just going to have a live open chat. It's not going to be any hate. We're going to be very, I don't know, non-biased. We're just going to talk about our experiences and maybe just how, like, we can change, like, the drama community and how they can maybe help embrace us. So also, Dusty D. Vita did shed some tears on the fact that Dustin and Nick are moving. So that's another little topic at the end if we get to that. But yeah, we're going to get to this video here shortly. Dre and Karma should be here. I'm going to let them know I'm live just in case they didn't know. Okay, yes. Let them know, let them know. So I am excited for today's topic, and we're just going to keep it cute or put that shit on mute. We're not going to, you know, down anybody. No worries. Hey, here we go. Well, it seems like we are ready. Let me get a little glass of wine. But hey, if you guys want to speak your opinion, feel free to. I'm not the police, but let's not say anything like he's a M head or anything like that. Let's keep it cute. I don't need R2D2 in here going crazy, because we know R2D2, honey, you are a little shady, honey. You're a little shady. That's okay. Yes, Dre is in the house. Hey, babe. Okay, so when the three of us get on, I'm going to probably take off my camera. That way we can focus on what we're saying versus what I'm looking like, if you know what I mean. So I just got to find out how to do that. How do you take your picture away? Like this? Like that? Hold on. Sorry, you guys. I am so new to this. Oh, we got Drama Queen. What's up? Add to stream one. Let me. Oh, there we go. Stop cam. There we go. Yes. Oh my gosh. You guys, I love this thing. We're going to add the one and the only Drama Queen onto this live right now. So get you guys' little teacups, because the one and only Dre is in the building. Get ready.
Hey,
Hey, ooh,
look,
I missed you.
look, did I not tell y'all can't keep a good bitch down for too long, honey? You know I had to come back.
Ooh, ooh,
You know
ooh,
I
ooh.
did. Hey,
Yes, I'm so glad you're here. Everybody, you know who this is. This is Drama Queen. Nick Snyder
yes.
made a video on him recently and tried to send his hordes of fans after him. Literally 100,000 views within, what, 3 days?
Not 100,000. Girl, I only got like, what, 7,000?
No, not your video, his video. I mean, but still, that got all that hate to you, girl. That was not
Oh, I
good.
know. Oh, girl, look, I know. Shoot, if anything, like I said, look, little miss, was it? Ooh, let me shut up. Look, I was about to say something again.
Right.
I was
I
about
have
to
to
get,
stop myself sometimes too because literally I be saying too much. I
I was
get
about to
exactly
get,
what you're
look,
saying.
I was about to get myself canceled again. Look, oh, look, hell, like I said, though, he can send all his little fans after me. Hell, the sad part is that I actually gained, like, I think it was like 20, 30 subscribers because of that. So,
Yep.
thanks.
Yep.
Thanks.
And it's
Look, I got watch time. Thanks.
period.
Got all kind. Look, I got the views, sis. So, oh, I mean, if anything, he more so helped me than hurt me. So,
And it's more about the fact that like he gave you the attention and that's like not what you wanted. What you wanted was for him to basically address what you want him to address, but he gave you a spotlight and now people know your name is the
oh yeah,
main
for
thing.
sure.
Your name is ringing bells and every time someone thinks about drama, your drama queen or Dre, they think of okay, he
oh
is the
yeah,
one
no,
that speaks his
they think
mind.
about was it? Yeah, they think about how basically Nick, the racist Snyder, which I'm sorry,
Oh,
I will still call him the racist
yeah. No, you're
Snyder,
fine.
how he painted a black man as the angry black man because it's like, well, of course, that's all he can do. Who is just paint us POCs out to be angry people? Because that's a thing. And
Yeah.
don't you just love that? Just
He has a
love that.
history of doing that. I mean, remember with Jackie Ina, he made her out to be this
Mm-hmm.
crazy, like ghetto beauty guru, and then
Mm-hmm.
he tried to switch it up and say he was always on her team. Boy, bye.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like we have Karma. Do you mind if I add Karma to the
Yes,
stream?
honey, at Korma girl.
Okay, Karma, let's get you on. Hey, Karma.
Did y'all really think you were going to get this party started without me?
The
Did
party is
you?
Yes.
not a party without Karma.
Look,
Hey, how
look,
are
Karma
you?
might be a lot of
Oh,
things, but she is not a homophobe.
no, she is
Okay?
definitely not a homophobe. She would
Oh,
not be
no, no, no,
talking
no, no,
to us if she
no.
was a homophobe.
That's
Mm-hmm. Look,
if I was a homophobe, I wouldn't even
Ugh.
be in the beauty drama community, period. Like,
she
that's just
wouldn't even be on this
stupid.
panel right now, okay? Like, I just cannot believe they tried to start that name. They're talking about, oh, you're a homophobe. Oh,
Where did
you're
that start? Like, where did this all
Oh,
start
okay.
from?
So let me basically explain. Okay, so Dustbin and what was it? What should we call that? That thing. What should we call her?
Kybella?
Crabella, thank you. And Crabella. So Dustin and Crabella were pissed off at the fact that, oh, well, I had called them out for how they handled the whole Smoky Glow situation. Okay. And so, because of that, Crabella and Dustbin decided, oh, well, instead of, being men and actually coming for another man, they're just going to be little cowards and go after a woman. So the first thing they
Mm-hmm.
think of is, oh, she's a homophobe. She's a homophobe because probably 9 times out of 10, let's be real, and Karma, we know this. There's probably people that were probably lurking around saying little things to Spin and Crybella, and we're saying little things about
Oh,
us,
yeah, yeah.
feeding them information about
Yeah.
our past and shit. And I'm pretty sure, because I have a feeling I know who probably
Oh,
told
I know
Crybella.
exactly who it was because I know exactly who it was because they were sending me screenshots. And it was that clown, the very same clown that
Mm-hmm.
once upon a time fake accused. What are we calling him?
Crybella.
Cardella.
Crybella. Huh. Crybella.
That
Kybella,
accused
Kybella,
Cardella
whatever.
of being Carmela, whatever, of being a that he got arrested for drugs or something like that, and that was the real reason he was gone. Y'all remember that?
Yes.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this very same person was the one going there and saying, "Oh, she's a homophobe. She's this, she's that." And of course, I'm just gonna go with my nickname for them because okay, Tweedledee and
Tweedledee
Tweedledum
and
rode
Tweedledum.
with
Yeah,
it
I like
and
that.
said, "Hey, let's go with this and throw this in her face." And I'm kind of like, I might be a lot of things, but that is definitely something I am not.
Okay,
Like
but
that
which
was
one is
the reach
Tweedledee
of
and which one's
all
Tweedledum?
reaches.
Dumb. That's the question.
Tweedledee
Uh,
is the one that's balding, and Tweedledum is the
right.
one that has too much filler.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
oh! Speaking of balding, I remember
Mm.
there was a photo that Reese's had posted a while back of her wearing her crown, of her thing and wearing her crown, and in the reflection, you can see the bald spots, sis. You can
My
see the
crown
bald.
won't fit on your bald ass lace front. Period.
We can see the balding. We can see it, bro. So, I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not
But
trying to be
yeah,
mean. But how you 33 years old and you already balding, sis? Like,
Well, and
I could
but
understand
this is the thing. He
maybe
likes to
graying a
say
little bit, but
a
balding?
bitch that's doing this could never. A bitch that did this could never. What does he like to say? Like a bitch that's doing this could never. Well, you know what I mean. Like he'll post on Facebook, like or not Facebook, Twitter, and he'll be like, a bitch that smokes cigarettes is saying what, but a bitch that's balding is said what? Like don't come
right?
at me. You know what I mean? Like don't do it.
I'm sorry, but again, how are you 33 and balding? I'm sorry, but
It's
Like
how?
because okay, so the location that he happens to be balding in is the crown chakra, and he's so full of evil, putrid hate that his hair couldn't take it anymore, and it just evacuated. It just said bye. It just said bye. I
What,
cannot
baby?
take
My
it.
crown.
The
But baby, look,
follicles were
my
not
crown.
having
Look,
it.
there's no balding here, honey. There's no balding on
right.
my crown.
The only thing that's
Okay.
bald is my hair on my body, so
Let
we're
me tell you
good on
something.
that.
I may
Period.
have a couple of grays, but I'm sure as hell ain't
Right.
balding, baby.
And we're
Just
not
saying.
hating on like anybody that has a bald like that's 50s, 60s, 40s, 50s, 60s. That's natural
Oh yeah, no,
progression.
My
bald is
dad is
beautiful,
bald.
baby.
My
Right.
dad is
Like
Oh look,
bald,
I
and
love
I
me a
don't
good bald
have a
man.
problem. I
yeah,
just have a
period. I'll
bad
get me a nice
crown with
50-year-old
this
daddy, period.
particular
Just to
bald
get a little
person.
coin coin. Be good.
Right,
Period.
right, bitch. Right.
I
Look,
and it's not every
look,
bald
we'll give
person.
us
It's just this
a good old
particular
balding
bald
man.
person.
It's
Right.
just look, it's just that bald it's just that balding bitch that we got a
Right.
problem with.
Right.
Period. You know, her
So
was it her and her crybella look ugly let me shut up. Let me shut
do you
up.
guys switching topics real quick? Do you guys feel like you've experienced any harassment dealing with these two? Do you feel like
Oh
you
no.
have like had any like I don't know, target harassment from its fans? What do you guys have to say on that
I mean,
topic?
well, okay, does racism count as targeted harassment?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
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 Racism,
Yeah, I'll
yes.
let Drake answer this one first.
But
I'll let him
racism,
Okay.
yes,
answer this one
because
first.
let me explain. Because I'm sorry, but that video, you literally sat here and basically painted a black man, once again, another person of color, out to be the angry black person. So, yeah, if you
Mm.
want to say, I felt some form of target being targeted, yes. Because I'm
Nessa,
sorry,
we're
but it's
sorry,
like you,
boo. We're not
because
talking
Yeah,
you
about you.
never, because you didn't want to sit here and actually address me and address the actual issues. So what do? Who the racist Snyder? You decide to go and basically paint me out as the angry black man. That's what you do.
yes.
And I know they're
Okay,
gonna
so my
clip it. And I know,
answer.
and I know
Oh,
you're gonna clip this, and I know you're gonna basically play it for all your little fans, and literally people are gonna say, "Oh, once again, all the little Karens, they're gonna come back and say, oh, you're playing the race card." But baby, let me tell you something. This is shit that we live every motherfucking day. So before you want to sit here and try to tell a
yeah.
black person how to think and feel and how to basically see situations, you might want to basically want to check your privilege, sis. How about that? Okay,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
trust. Cause I'm
Exactly.
getting kind of sick and tired of these Karens sitting here telling us, especially us people of color, how we need to think and feel and shit, and talk about, oh well, y'all trying to use your race as a weapon. It's not a weapon. This is what we go through every fucking day of our lives. Like, just shut up. Like,
Yep.
I'm sorry, but I can't. Like, miss me with that bullshit.
And the audacity for him to add to your like the shit you're going through by making that video and making it seem like you're just crazy, obsessed person, and
I
all the
know.
Yeah.
accusations.
Okay, so my answer is I definitely have felt it. I have been called crazy. I have been called an alcoholic, obsessed. They're basically using the typical misogynistic attacks they use towards women.
Mm-hmm.
Let's paint her as a crazy person. Therefore, no one's going to listen to her, and we can continue to attack her regardless. So, when all that happened in Dre's live,
Mm-hmm.
the things that they were saying, that they were going out of their way to leave nasty, nasty comments. How many comments was it, Dre? It was a
Oh,
lot. It
oh,
was a
girl. I
lot that
think it.
you were getting.
Oh God, I think at this point I stopped counting after like over 500 comments. It's-
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So I
And a
went and I
lot of them
left
were
a
just
shady
people
little
saying I was
comment.
aggressive. Oh, why can't you breathe? Oh, you have diabetes. I mean, just dumb.
Uh
You know,
huh.
the same old dumb shit. The same
They
old
like to call us
bullshit.
disgusting too. Like
And
you're
everyone
disgusting.
kept on telling me that I needed to. Oh, everyone kept on telling me that I needed to seek mental help. And then they even brought up my kids and my husband. They're like, "Oh, did I hear that right? You're married and have kids? Yeah, bitch.
That's
And
why
what?
that's why I didn't
Okay.
want
So
to show
here's
your
the thing,
TikToks
right?
because they like to make fun of kids. They like to make fun of kids. They like to bring you kids. I said no. We're not going to even put you through more harassment. You know what
They
I mean?
they'll make fun of anyone.
I'm
It was
sorry.
like
Can you I'm sorry. I'm finna say something. Let me finish. Let me
mm,
finish.
okay, no
So
problem.
they do that to other women's kids, right? But God forbid anyone breathes hard in the direction of Petty Page's kids. It's
Oh,
okay for her to be
mm-hmm.
Or
defended.
Faith.
And she's even threatened violence against Tea Time over her kids' faith. So anyone
Oh,
that's
girl.
under their little bubble, leave him alone. But everyone else is free game. That is exactly
Mm-hmm.
why, that is one of the reasons why I cannot stand these two. I
Mm-hmm.
cannot stand them. And
And
this
that
this
and
goes
that's what
beyond it before.
was it. I'm sorry, and it's just like, and for me, it's like, and that's where a lot of my frustration comes from. It's not even for myself because I'll say it like this: like for me personally, I know how these queens act. I know how they move. I know what they do. I've sat here for over 3.5 to 4 years as a fan of theirs. I watched and saw how they did it, people of color, time and time again. So them pulling the stuff with me that they pulled, it was not. It's not shocking, but what pisses me off is to think of what they've done to other people, what they've done to people like Sharita, what they've done to people like Earth Mother, what they've done to Tea Time,
Mhm.
what they've done to countless people of
Mhm.
color. That's what makes me angry. That's what disturbs my
Mhm.
soul the
Nina
most. It's
unrated.
not even myself because I tell anybody, look, I tell anyone, if anything, me personally, I can deal with the pain. I've dealt with people saying mean things about me my entire life. I've heard, no matter what you say about me, I've heard it all before. You can call me fat. You can call me a bitch. You can call me whatever. You can talk about everything about me from head to toe. And trust and believe, they did. People have talked about me from head to toe. But what pisses me off is to think that there are other people out here who weren't even their friend or who weren't even sitting idly by and was trying to call this out and got literally viciously attacked because of it. That's what pisses me off. And the thing, and I mean, and it disgustes me, even myself. Oh, when I put myself in this, that even me as a person of color allow this shit to fucking happen, or even watch this shit it happen. That's the thing that hurts me the most. It hurts because it's like really. So now we're gonna sit here, call women crazy, call them stalkers. Oh, send all your freaking little and was a little, anti anything and everything Karens, and after these women and even men and shit, and it's just okay. And I mean, hell. And then not only that, but let's
Right.
also not forget the fact that now, oh, but when Petty Page was sitting here being called a motherfucking scammer, everybody and their mom was sitting here boo-hooing and crying and upset and was ready to get bouty with Jackie. But then the moment that this white man sits here and calls me a scammer, oh, now it's okay. Where's Petty Page at? Nowhere to be found. Where's any of them? Like I said, where's any of these other people of color within their communities? Oh, either co-signing the bullshit or silent,
Oh
and it's
yeah.
bullshit. It's bullshit. It,
I'm
it
sorry,
is.
but I take anyone who supports Dustin and Daly creator wise. Dustin and Daly. Sorry, Tweedledee and fucking Tweedledum. Anyone who supports them and stays silent when they see them targeting other channels just for stating their thoughts and opinions, you're just as bad as them, if not
That's a
worse.
perfect segue because I was just gonna ask you, do you feel like he targets you or people of color specifically more on Twitter and YouTube versus a white person or white people? I feel like he has a special hate in his heart towards anyone that is like different than him. Like he doesn't come at me on Twitter ever, but he comes at you guys just like anytime you
Hmm.
fart. What
Yes.
is that about? What is that about? Does he
Honestly, I
like
I
believe
do.
the only let me tell you
I
something. The
do.
only reason why he only started the only reason why Crybella even came for me was because I mentioned Crybella's sobriety. If I didn't mention Crybella's sobriety, Crybella would have never basically even said shit. But for whatever reason, Crybella and Dustin love coming after Karma. They love coming after Nessa. They love coming after Shady. They literally will just, it's like, oh, if you're a woman, they got no qualms. And so for them, and that's why I even said the tweet that I said today, for them to sit there and to talk about how David Dobrik and his crew treat women. I'm like,
Oh, that
before
is
y'all want to talk
burning
about,
me in my
look,
soul
I'm
so
sorry, but
much.
before y'all want to talk about how David Dobrik treats women in the YouTube space, y'all might need to want to look back and actually reflect upon the shit y'all do to women in the YouTube space. Because how y'all have treated women, and Nessa's even right, even Nina Unrated, especially Nina Unrated, giving Nick's
especially?
pass with that woman. Nick, you literally sat here and talked about that woman from the rooter to the tutor. There are things about that woman that I shouldn't even know, but because she was your friend, and you felt the need because she pissed you off or because you were no longer her friend, you done put all that girl's business out there. Shit, you can never really fucking take back, in my opinion. And because you sat there, you talked about her from her face. Was it from her Botox to her vagina to her drug use to her not being able to get her child back and everything? You literally, like I say, you are a vile, disgusting person. And there were people even long before you, before I ever called you out, that were sitting there sending shit to other people that I was affiliated with, trying to warn them. Was it trying to warn them that you were a mean girl? People see you. People see what you are worth, Tribella. People see what you're worth, Dustbin. People know it. It's been this, and it's like, and what's so fucked up is that it's this little quiet thing that you have to kind of tiptoe around, that you can't say, that you can't do this, that you can't do that. Oh, if you say this, oh, then they come after you. And I'm sorry, that's bullshit. That is bullshit that they can sit here and they can suppress people and they can suppress
Okay,
our
but
voices is time and time
can I
again. Sorry, yeah.
can I add to that because I didn't know that Ni- obviously I'm kind of fairly new still, like a year and a half in the community, right? I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
Nina was struggling with her own addiction and he was
Yes.
using that against her.
Yes. He
Okay,
talked
so
about.
what I have to say to that, now I know for a goddamn fact, Tweedledum, that you are performative. You use this as a way to get people to sympathize with you and attack others on your behalf. And therefore, I never want to hear you talk about it again. Because the fact that you think you're the only human being on earth that has ever faced recovery and addiction is a joke and an insult to the recovering addict community.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
And
think
didn't
about it. Like, there's things about that woman that, truth be told, the general public should have never known, or rather, his audience should not know. But I knew because it's like, hello, hi. I literally heard you on these live streams talk about this woman time and time again. Literally would dedicate live stream after live stream after live stream. him talking about them. That's why it's so funny that he sits there and he goes for bitch so hard, talking about, oh, well, why are you talking about me? Why are you talking about me? Sweetie, there was a time period not that too long ago that you were very hyper fixated on Nina. And trust and believe, sweetie, we remember that. The internet remembers this. Okay? So before you want to go off on somebody else being hyper fixated on somebody, you might want to basically check your history. Because let me tell you something, your history is about the same. I'm
So
just saying.
do you feel like he's projecting a lot of what's going on now onto you guys? So like he's doing the same. He did the same thing with Nina Unrated. Now he's doing it to like us. It almost seems like, but it's almost different because he's the victim here. He's trying to play victim, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think
Well, you know what it is?
what?
I think you're making a point. I think there is a lot of projecting. I think there's a lot of unhappiness within. And whether they like to admit it or not, they project that onto the internet. They will
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
take a person and say, I'm going to take everything out on this person to make myself feel better about my life. Because a person who is really, really, really happy wouldn't have to say how happy they are
No.
and wouldn't go out of their way to make others miserable.
Oh, and also, can I just say, hey, to answer Dion's thing, it now, mind you, I don't know if it's still behind the paywall, but I remember he took down all those live streams about Nina and put them behind a fucking paywall. So that way, if people wanted to basically have them for their own leisurely view, then you had to basically pay for them. So yeah, he literally basically would put that shit behind the paywall too. Like I'm just like, he, like it's just it's funny. It is so fun. Like, I'm sorry, but I find
There
it funny
has to
how
be
they.
something illegal to that because profiting
Mhm.
off of slandering another person, that's just not right. I'm sorry. And it's
Oh
also
no,
a
I know
cowardly
it's
move.
not. No, it look. I mean, it's not right. But the problem of it is that he'll sit here and hound about it's his First Amendment right. He's allowed to say whatever the fuck he wants. He can just say whatever he wants to say. It's the internet, girl. We say what we want to say, and I'm like, well, fine then. If you want to say whatever you want to say, then let everyone else say what they want to say. That's my thing. If you
Exactly.
sit here, y'all sit here and talk about how you, ooh, when they go low, we go lower. Well, let me tell you something, sweetie. When you go lower, that makes other people want to go even lower than what they were already going before. And if you're gonna play like that, don't
Yeah.
then sit there and cry and play the victim and talk about how people are harassing you and how people are basically slandering you and sending people cease and desist and sending people copyright strikes when literally these are known things that you should not be doing within the community that have always been set as unspoken rules, but now y'all want to break all these unspoken rules because it's pertaining to you. I'm sorry, but what bullshit?
Right.
Where on earth does that bullshit apply? How does that make any sense? How does that not let y'all see, especially the audience, that they are some of the most thin-skinned people? The fact that you gotta sit here and send somebody a fucking cease and desist. I am sorry, but literally, do you not understand that the majority of mainstream media would laugh at both of these two clowns? They would laugh at you because of the fact that it's like, dude, come on, hun. It's like you think they sent. You think was it? Oh, Whitney Houston would send in the freaking season. This is the was it to fucking Wendy Williams? No, she went on Wendy Williams show and confronted her herself.
Speaking of Wendy Williams, didn't he talk about her sobriety and talk
Yes.
about how she was like two sheets in the wind and she was overdosing, overcoat? Like, what was he saying about her
Mm.
Oh,
sobriety
because yeah,
again? What was
because of
that,
her
bitch? What
thinking
was
that
that,
that
Jan?
she's possible that there's possible pill popping because of her
Uh,
relationship with her now ex husband. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So we can talk about this person since was a relationship. We can talk about this person's sobriety,
and I
but
don't
yet
care if she's a celebrity or not. If she's gonna talk about
it's still
somebody's sobriety,
sobriety.
Mm.
keep that
It's
same
still
energy, bitch.
it's still someone's sobriety. Don't sit
Okay,
there.
but
And
wait a
I'm sorry.
minute. Is it a coincidence that she's a black woman?
Oh shoot, I
Hello,
forgot
black
about
woman.
that. Yep, there you go.
No, it's not a
It's not a
coincidence.
coincidence at all. I think he literally has a deep dislike towards black women or just black people, anyone of color, anyone that's different from him is what I'm
Look,
trying
and then
to
he
get at.
tried. No, and I remember how back in the day, one of his biggest excuses was, "Oh, well, I can't be racist because of the fact that my ex-husband is Latino." I'm sorry, and I'm just gonna say this right now: you can be racist and fetishize people. Thank you very much.
Do you think
Fetishize
the
me is
slave owners have
Yes,
like?
thank you. I
the
was
I
slave
just
mean,
gonna
owners.
like,
say
Look,
come
that.
on.
thank you,
Yeah.
bitch. Thank you, because I was just about to say the slave owners
Yes.
still who had sex with their slaves and
Yep.
still made them work out in the fields. Those while after
Hmm.
raping them and shit. So
It's just
don't sit
another
here
modern
and
day
say,
way of just trying to like redo it again and like, okay, I'm not racist. This is my Mexican husband, bitch. You can't. No, that's you're not using him as a pawn. That's what we're not gonna
no,
do.
Latino,
No.
no, get it right. It's Latino. No, his Mexican
Yeah.
husband was a
Sorry.
Mexican, was Latino. No.
Latino. Sorry.
But he thinks that because his husband was Latino, that all of a sudden exempt him from being racist. And don't act like you did not say it, Nick. I remember for the live stream of when you said it, sis. But oh, let's be real. That live stream's
Well,
probably deleted too, sis.
no one even knows who is if he was even married. He claims he was never in love.
Oh,
Remember that? He
girl.
says he was never in love. He was never married. Which one is it? How are you
Mm.
gonna marry someone you weren't in love? Bitch, you have no heart. And they never wear their rings. Like, bitch, where's your ring?
Oh. but we can't talk about. But mind you, though, talking about their relationship is so taboo, and then they want to sit there and talk about, oh, well, it sounds like somebody who's never been in a relationship. Sweetie, trust and believe. Okay, if Draymond wanted to basically get him a man, he could get him a man. Trust and
Right.
believe. Half of the reason why I am single currently right now is due by choice. Is one by choice. Two, because of the fact that I'm sorry, but too many men out here play too many games, and I'm too old to be dealing with too many motherfucking games. Thank you very much. Okay?
Shit,
If
me,
I
me and
wanted a
Drake
man,
could
I could
team
get
up
a
in a
man.
relationship
Man.
right now for
But
views
I'm
if we
trying to,
wanted to.
but
Me and
trust
Drake could
me,
team up for
I'm trying
views
to get
right now if we
myself.
wanted to.
Right?
And let me
Right.
also say this too. I'm trying to get myself together. Okay. So that way, when I do meet Mr. Right, whoever that might be, I'm in the position where I can basically be stable and good enough to where, hey, you know what? I can hold my man down just like how if my man wants to hold me down, he can hold me down too, sis. Okay. I'm getting
Exactly.
myself together. And if that's a problem for you, I'm so sorry, sis. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
You want to
Period.
talk about somebody never having a relationship, sweetie? I'm sorry, but I don't need a man to complete me. Okay, I'm a strong, independent black woman, and don't need no man to take care of me. Okay,
Well,
thank you. I don't need a
Love it.
man to complete me. Unlike you, who Cabela, okay, who's sitting over there, her fucking the first thing that'll give her some form of attention. Because let's be, and I'm sure that's gonna be used too. Who look, yeah, Cabela, yeah, you fucking the first thing that want to give you attention. Chin.
hmm
Okay, and I don't have to sit here and make my relationship public spectacles like y'all do. Because I'm sorry, and this is another thing.
Hmm.
How can
Well,
they sit here and make their relationship a public stunt? Because let's be real, that's what their relationship is, a stunt. It's nothing but a
hmm
stunt. Right? The
hmm
fact that y'all literally sat here for week one, you announced you're together. Week two, y'all had a couple channel. Week three, you're engaged. Stunt, stunt. I
oh
saw
yeah.
stunt queens. Okay, me and Bish, I'm pretty sure we've been around the
Well, we
block
know the
long enough to
girls
know a
like to
stunt
pull
queen,
stunts.
especially
Oh
in the
yeah.
gay world. We know stunt queens when we see them, right, girl? Home.
All right. Yep.
Thank you. Just like how him and Rich stunt. Okay, him and Nady stunt. Him and any man that Kai Bella's with, if that she can wrap her little nasty arms around and basically suck into her web of evil. Stunt. Because let's be real, who's gonna love Kai Bella? Who's gonna love her?
Well,
Who's
she don't love
really going to
anyone. She
love her?
admitted to it. She was married to someone she didn't love. And that just brings it back to a whole nother topic about someone that's likes to use people, social climber, just like Dustin Daly says every video, social climbing friends. It seems like this relationship was merely based off of Nick divorcing, not having anybody, and Dustin hating his current relationship with Eric. And then basically now they teamed up and wanted like a situationship. They never loved each other. They came together out of like
Girl,
desperation
that's a
and
stunt.
like I don't care what anybody has to say. They forget their rings every day. One has to put it on the other finger, bitch. If you love someone, you don't take your ring off unless you're not even when you're washing your hands. They take that thing off whenever they can. Bitch, if I was married, I had a
I'm
ring,
sorry,
I
but
would
look,
wear
but
that
I'm just
even when I went to
look.
sleep.
I'm
I don't
sorry, but
care.
I look. Dumpy and frumpy, no. Look, and I'll let y'all figure out who's dumpy and who's frumpy. Okay,
Well,
and
I can already know who's dumpy and who's frumpy.
Dumpy and Frumpy, that relationship is nothing but a stunt. I have smelled a stunt since the beginning. Now, mind you, I said, "Ooh, that's kind of cute," but I always said they don't look right together. And because you want to know why? I smell stunts and shenanigans, and that's all it is. That's literally their whole life: stunts and shenanigans.
They
They're
are a
shooting
stunt and
him.
Look, I've been
shenanigans.
with my husband for 13 years. 13 years. We're going on 10 years married. Look at what's right
Mm-hmm.
there. Do you see that?
Yep, I see
Do
it.
you see that?
Mm-hmm.
It's on your
Not
finger.
hard.
It's not on the
Keep
it's not on
on.
the ground. It's not
It
on the
is
tool chest.
on my finger where it's
It's
supposed to
not on the
be.
toilet.
Not besides the Doritos and Taco Bell
Uh,
bag. Okay, okay.
it's not by the water bottle douche. It's on your
Not
finger
the water.
because I mean, come on.
You did not just say
Because you know the girls like to use water bottle douches on themselves.
not the water bottle.
You just put it up there and squirt. Remember that Rich Lux said
No,
that?
I remember.
Oh my God.
Taking it back
I
to the
That's,
day.
remember.
oh my Lord. TMI, TMI.
Oh my stars. Oh wow. Not the water bottle dishes.
On a real note, I want to add something, and I know we're going back a little, but I want to add to what was being said about, they talk about everyone, right? How many
Right.
Mhm.
videos have they made on Jacqueline Hill, James Charles? Not that many on Jeffree Star because we know they on the payroll, but you know what I'm saying, like Manny, Laura Lee, and where if everyone was to do what they try to do to us smaller channels that are just trying to bring the tea to the community, there would be no drama community because
Oh
Manny,
no.
Laura, Jacqueline, James would have all gotten together and Nikita and said, "Oh, here's your cease and desist, here's your lawsuit, here's your harassment charges,
Oh
leave
no,
us
but
alone."
no. But remember though, Karma, if one of them was to send the cease and desist to any of them, oh no, then it would be a problem. Then the community would be in an uproar. Then all the Karens would be all out with their pitchforks and their torches and screaming and hooping and hollering. If any of them girls basically sent Kybella and Dustbin in a freaking cease and desist,
Exactly.
Didn't
but
Gabby Hanna
no.
send Nick Snyder a cease and desist and he burned it on camera?
Mm-hmm.
So he made it a big deal. He made a
I
video
believe
or two
so.
about it. So it's kind of like, why did he send one to me when I literally had 300 subscribers at the time? I was nothing. I was literally like, I was just no one, and then he literally makes a video on me, and then I just, I just turn out to be just me, you know what I mean? But I don't know.
And mind
Oh,
you,
and
and we and
to top it off, there's people making videos on us that are supporters of them that have less subscribers than we do, and you don't see me going there, copyright, cease and
oh
desist, don't you
I
talk
know,
about me, don't do this.
bro.
Yeah.
It's
Look,
the community, it's what
I
happens.
literally had, Rich Lux's freaking former assistant make a video
Right?
about me and call me ghetto. The
Really?
first thing to come out of that man's mouth is to call me ghetto.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, that's a
Zach,
song
remember
too.
we talked about
Oh
it.
my God, he is I. Oh my God. Okay, I
Yes, that
figured
is
that.
Rich Lux's former assistant slash best friend sitting there
And they're
calling me
friends because they
ghetto.
were on TikTok. They're still talking. Like, who you
But yet
calling
none of
ghetto?
you
Your fucking
motherfuckers,
boss
but
rents
My
no,
mind is
everything
so
he
blown right
owns.
now.
but mind you, but yet none of you motherfuckers want to sit here. But yet, oh, none of you motherfuckers are racist. But yet, the first thing you get this man to say out of his mouth is that I'm ghetto. So, are you kidding me? I'm sorry. Hurry, but no, racism,
And then
racism,
he wants to say
racism,
ghetto
racism,
fabulous. Like,
racism.
no, don't try to
So
cover up with ghetto fabulous. You want, and then he want to repeat it at the end. Like, it was so
talking
bad.
about
Like,
ghetto, right? So they're talking about, oh, he's ghetto fabulous. First of all, you don't know me, sir. Okay, how about that? First of all, you don't know nothing about me, and for you to come out your mouth, and to even fixate to say the first thing, say I'm ghetto. No, of any kind? Do you not understand? Where
and
the
he's
fuck have you been the last 10 years, especially when it comes to the community? Because any black person, any self respecting black person would fucking tell you that the first thing you don't say about a black person is that they're ghetto. That is the biggest fucking microaggression you can use against
Huge
a
no
black
no.
person. But
right.
no, but
Oh,
it's okay for them to do that. But it's okay for them to do it. Like I said,
right.
it's rules for we, but not for me. They can do whatever the fuck
Well,
they
he's the
But
want
you
leader
know
of
and
the
what I
say
fan
find
whatever
club,
the
isn't
fuck
he?
funny,
they want.
Dre and Zach, is the fact that these people that are defending them, which I would say 98% are white people, right? They're
Yeah.
talking about, well, they're not microaggressive, they're not racist. And then in the same breath, what is microaggression? If you don't know what it is, and first of all, you're white, no
How about
offense to all my
no?
white people that are allies, but you don't get to tell a person of color that they are a victim of racism because you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to experience what they're experiencing it. You
Right.
know? Um, First of all, there's that. And second of all, how are you going to make an entire video and not know what a microaggression is? How are you going to make an entire video and not know what a microaggression is? There's
He needs
Google.
to explain. He
Google
needs to
that
make
shit.
another
And I'm
follow-up
Look
sorry,
it
and
up.
video.
especially for
Yeah.
Fong should know,
Yes.
and
Yep.
Fong should know better.
Yep.
Especially working for Richards, you should know what a microaggression is because
Yep.
last time I checked, hey, yeah, your former employee he has basically had a history of saying some very not so
Let's
nice
not
words
let
about the
Fong
black
Fong
community.
Vu
I'm
off so
just
easily
saying.
because he literally tries to play the ditzy ditzy I'm so innocent card and I'm the leader of the fan club when he literally should know as a minority himself not to call someone such a thing as like calling them ghetto. What is I mean, what
Mm-hmm.
does that say about his character? Didn't he?
Nothing.
Exactly.
I mean,
Oh, but look who he worked for. Look who he's working for. The main PLC that's sitting here doing the dosey do and the doocy do for
he must
Twitter
not
and
be
Twitter
paying
gum.
Kung Fu much
It's
money because he was literally sucking on that fucking cigarette down to the nub and it burnt his finger. He was had up like he cannot talk shit about anybody when he didn't get paid enough money to get a full pack to go on live with. Like baby, like come
Not didn't
on.
get paid for a full pack.
He's
Look,
opening doors for Rich Looks on pennies of the
baby,
dollar. Bitch, I
let me
get
tell
paid
you
more for a
something.
picture, bitch. Don't
Baby,
try it.
from what I've been told, Rich Lux don't pay that well. From what I've been told, you only make about anywhere from $10 to $12 an hour. So I'm
That
like,
ain't
sweetie, that is literally a normal paying job.
oh, good
I'm gonna
right.
be
lord.
You
straight
can go
You
to
with
make
you.
more
McDonald's.
working at McDonald's. You
Yeah.
make more
Bitch,
working at
yes.
McDee's.
Okay, I
Yeah.
look, bitch. Look, we can go there as far as saying
Like,
all the inside tea that I know.
And you
Like I
won't look
said,
as plastered as he looks plastered as hell opening the doors for him,
I
looking like a
said, baby,
motherfucker
you
on
ain't
bath
making.
salts or something.
Baby, I'm sorry, but you telling me
right?
that $10 an hour where was enough for you to sit here and to call another person of color ghetto? No, I'm sorry, but $10 ain't worth that much. I'm sorry, baby. It ain't even gonna get you a happy meal these days, sweetie.
He had a
Okay?
blanket wrapped
He,
around him like he had no power on. Bitch, you better take that blanket
I
off
know,
of him.
sitting there looking like was it literally sitting there looking like
I would
basically he was
work
struggling,
I would work
but he
at
is
Mickey
struggling.
D's and just get paid for with milkshakes before I ever worked for Rich
I'd rather
Lux.
be a trick on the street before I work for Rich Looks.
Hell, I paid more money. Look, hell, I paid money just basically standing. Then was it just standing looking like a bump on a log? Then
uh,
what the fuck? Then what the fuck? Basically, Rich Lux pays for the fuck $10 to $12 an hour. I'm sorry, baby. That is not. No, no, and no, mind you, and no benefits. No benefit. See, that's the thing they're scared of me. I know a lot of the inside tea that I could really basically tell. So, like I said, keep playing with me. Keep playing. I can tell a lot more than what I'm saying right now. Trust and believe.
That's a sad, sad one right there.
I
Calling
know
people.
$10 to $12 an hour.
And
It's
he
not.
didn't sign, let's make it clear, he did not sign an NDA so he can
Mhm.
spill all the tea.
Oh yes, honey. Look, I didn't sign no NDAs, no NDAs, no FBRs, no nothing, honey. If y'all wanted to know where all this information come from, check your friends. It's because
Yep.
your friends do more talking than what you do, sis.
Loose lips
Okay?
sink
Check
ship.
your friend.
Period.
Check your friends, because your friends are the ones that basically will tell all your they'll tell all your business. Shit. And I mean, hell, it's no different than it was just like hell. Who remember? Oh, what's it? So let's basically. So since we're going on racism, let's just go there, because you know what?
Let's
Fuck
go
it.
then.
I've
Yeah.
been gone for a minute, so I'm back with the jump off, little Ken style on that one.
Let's go.
So who remembers when Dustin did that whole bullshit with Nikki? And the whole making his lips bigger.
I remember that.
I
Do y'all
do.
remember
I
that
made a
in the
whole
union
Yes.
video on
party?
it.
Yep.
I
Yes.
made a
I'm
whole
just
video on
curious.
it when I had
Who
my champagne
audience?
account.
Audience? Who basically audience? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all
Drop a
remember
number
that?
one
Do you remember
if you
that?
remember that.
Drop a one if you remember that. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. Let me know. Do you remember? Because I remember. I remember clearly. And I remember having a conversation with someone too about that, about what was going on. That was there at that party.
And I remember him playing dumb and like, oh, I don't know why this is racist. This
Girl.
isn't racist. Oh, I don't know. I bumped my head. No,
Oh,
you know
okay.
exactly what's going
Here's
on.
some little bit of inside information since y'all all remember that. Okay, mind you, so they were sitting at that sad ass holiday party.
Oh
That, you
yeah.
know, that D tried to say I was jealous of go that I couldn't go to. That mind you, I would
Girl,
never want to be
nobody's
around no
jealous of
way.
that party.
Mind you,
Oh,
y'all,
please.
mind you, they were literally sitting here. They dedicated it, like, because that whole conversation, that was not just a one and done thing. They were literally sitting here talking about their haters and shit, having a whole ass conversation. And yes, this came from somebody who was there at that party. Okay, so before, since they want to leak out whole information and shit, I can tell some information. They were having a whole last conversation. Okay, and when people tried to tell Dustin that had looked racist, Dustin said, "I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna post it anyway."
Yep.
He literally, like, he was already told, "Don't do it," and he did it
Oh,
anyway.
I believe that. I believe
He
that.
did it
I
anyway
believe that.
because he didn't care. Because he didn't care. Because, oh no, girl, they were being their pet. They were just in their petty Betty moments, and they can just say and do whatever the fuck they want. And it's like, are you serious? Wait, so y'all can literally do shit that literally is racist, that has been historically known to be racist, and yet that's fine. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay, y'all. This is the type of shit. This is the
So
shit
you
that they
heard
don't
it
want me to
here.
say. Hey, see, that's
So
why they
wait
were
a minute.
trying
You
to get
heard it
fucking
here on this
want me to
vicious
say it.
crazy channel. Dustin was made aware of the fact that what he was doing to Nikki's video by making his lips larger, he was fully aware of the fact that that was racist. And his
And he did
response
not
to that
care.
was, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do it anyway.
He did not. He did not care that came across as racist. He
Chew
did
on
not
that.
care. He did not. But see, that's the type of shit that they don't want me to say. That they're afraid of me basically saying. That's why they were trying so hard to make me sound like I'm crazy. I'm like, sweetie, I'm
And
not
that's
crazy.
what they do. Can I say something before it leaves? I'm so sorry. This is why I'm really pissed about them talking about the David Dobrik situation. Anything really, but this in particular. Because obviously David Dobrik and crew have been very nasty towards women. Incredibly gross, disgusting, disturbingly disgusting, you name it, they've been it, right? These
Right.
are two men that in particular love to destroy the characters of women. And I want everyone to pay attention, including the haters that are listening right now, okay? It is a typical tactic of men who see as women as less than, to destroy their character, to make them appear crazy to their audience, so that they continue to attack them and no one pays attention. We're seeing it happen today with David Dobrik versus Trisha Paytas. What did they do to
And
Trisha Paytas? They took the fact that she was 5150'd and they said, she's crazy. Why would you listen to her? She makes shit up. She's
Exactly.
a liar. She's obsessed. This, that, and the other. And now look at what's happening. People are coming forward, and now people are starting to believe these things.
That's
Oh,
exactly
How
true.
many more of us getting together saying we have experienced attack by these two? We have been attacked by these two. How many more of us is it going to take before the community ends up in another Dobrik, Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson situation?
But see,
As these drama channels get bigger, I feel like there's going to be more channels like us coming out covering them,
mm-hmm,
and also more people exposing their experiences with people like Rich Lux. And I'm sure they're going to have their own demons coming out of the closet here soon. And I feel like there's only moment of time where people like us are going to be there to cover the drama. And when people like used to laugh at our channels and say, what's a drama on drama channel? They're covering drama channel drama. What is that? We're going to be needed because the drama channels are going to have their whole other drama. They're going to cause their own drama that needs covered.
I mean,
So
and
we're
that's
going
Right.
to
the
be
thing.
the ones
I
to
mean, and
cover it.
that's the thing, though. And it's just like and mind you, and from what I'm saying, this isn't even me having to be best friends with Nick and Dustin. This literally just comes from being around the people who they are around, from being
Right.
associated with those
Exactly.
people. Because literally, it is not hard to find out now a lot of shit about them. How literally they don't care about how they come across. They
I
just
feel
say
like
and do.
Tea by
They
Alley
literally
is
look.
one
They
that we need
like
to
I said.
crack
Let me
because
tell
she
you
has a lot of
something.
tea.
And let me tell you something else. Okay, since we're really
Oh,
gonna
T
go
by
there.
Alley is total.
She
Allie's
would.
trash too. She's just as much trash, but we can get there another day. But anywho, but like I said, especially with Nicholas the
She will
racist
never spill the
Snyder.
tea on them because they have too
Let me.
much dirt
Oh
on
no, and
her.
let me tell you something about Nicholas the racist Snyder. Multiple times, as his friends have had to basically sit behind in the back. It was in the back, trying to tell him about. They tried to tell him about microaggressions. They tried to tell him about racism. They tried to tell him that this is not okay. It's not okay to say that. It's not okay to say this. It's not
Mm-hmm.
okay to say that. But yet, does Nick
Mm-hmm.
listen? No. Nick
No.
does what Nick wants to do. That's why I say he's racist. Because to me, when you have been informed, when you have literally been told that the things that you say and do are coming across either microaggressions or racist, and you just up and say you
Right.
don't care, and again, things they don't want people to really know, that even behind the scenes, you don't care. You don't care if you are going to come across as racist. You don't care if you're going to hurt minorities. You don't care who you hurt because you just want to do what you want to do. So yes, that is why I say he is racist. Because if that's not racist, I don't know what else to call that. They don't care.
Oh, and let's not talk about the numerous. Okay, so when the video was made, Andre, I went and look. We're all used to throwing shade at each other, right? This is
Right.
what we do. Okay,
Yes.
if you can't take a little shade, then you need to go somewhere else. So I
Right.
went and I left a comment, liar, liar, Gucci's on fire. Oh my God. And I was being shady. I was just being like, "Oh my God, you're such a liar!" Ha ha
Tongue in
ha. You
cheek.
know, but like for real, not like in right. So he made it a point to pin my comments so that people would know specifically who to attack. I ended up screenshotting all the responses and deleting the comments because they just wouldn't stop. It got to about 87 comments calling me all sorts of names. That the in that thread in particular is where they were bringing up my children, and not once did I see good old Dustin or Nick say, "Hey guys, you're taking it too far. Don't go after kids. They're performative. They only care if you happen to be a woman that worships the ground they walk on. That is
Oh
Right.
the only
no!
way you are spared. And if any
Listen.
woman
Or if
who
you're a white woman, you have
supports
to be a
them
white woman
thinks,
like Dee or Vanessa.
Trisha.
right,
Yeah.
oh, but if they think that they're going to be spared the day that they had enough with them, I have another story to tell you. Because most of us have been at one point in time viewers and fans, and look at the shit that they are doing to us now. If the minute you don't support their crap, you are up next, honey. And I
Mm-hmm.
will sit there and tell you, told you so, bitch, because I screenshotted everyone. I have everything screenshotted. I do not forget. I do not forget. And I will
Careful. I'm gonna
remember
send you a cease
exactly
and
who the fuck
desist.
you are.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Like
I
I
have
said,
everything screenshotted.
no, they
And
no, there
I
are
will
so no, they're
remember.
perform. Look, let me tell you something. If y'all ever see a Nick Snyder or a Dustin Daly ever talk about racism or microaggressions, you have every right to basically use this live stream to go back to where basically, yes, they do not care. They don't care about whether or not if they're going to hurt minorities. If they want to hurt you, they're going to hurt you. And they will come for the gutter. They will literally go for the jugular if it means that it's something that it's what they want to do. All they care about is just hurting people. They don't care if it's going to come across as racist, misogynistic, homophobic, anything. They don't care. They don't.
And
And that's
people are
coming
from
from
well,
their
what's
own
okay?
friends'
Anyone
mouth.
who's thinking,
Your own friends
eh,
literally say y'all don't care. So you might want to check your friends because even your friends are
okay.
saying y'all don't give a fuck.
And
Oh,
Period.
another
I'm
point
sorry.
I want to make, because this is why I take this crap serious. This is why let's be honest. This is why the anti-bullying movement took place in high schools. Why? Because kids were getting bullied to the point that they were taking their own you know what I mean? I don't want to say the word here. They were
Taking
essing
their life.
themselves.
Yeah.
And yes, and adults, right? And I've heard them say before, there's no such thing as bullying. No, there is. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I was a person of weaker mind, and maybe I wasn't all there, like, and I do suffer from depression and anxiety, but let's say if I wasn't taking care of that, the attack, the severity of the attack that they sent our way could have possibly caused
Triggered you.
something that I could not take back.
Yeah.
Mhm. But do you think
And
they
that's why
care?
it's
No, they
important
don't.
to speak up on this.
They don't
Right.
care. And then
No,
for
but
I
that's
have
them,
why
those
it's
things
important
too,
to
but
speak
the
up on
moment
this.
I go on here and say, "Oh, I have ADHD, anxiety, bipolar, all that," they weaponize it. They'll use it against you. They'll call you crazy. So I choose not to tell anybody anything because they'll, oh, he's crazy. Oh, he's
oh,
oh,
I know. That's the
Anxiety
same
and
exact reason.
depression does not make you crazy. And if they even tried that with me, your friend Petty Page has admitted to having PPD, which is part of what I have. So if I'm crazy, she's crazy too.
Oh,
right.
baby, I've been crazy since the day I was born.
That's why I say this bitch crazy because I'm crazy. Like that's
But see, but no, but that's the thing though. But yet they'll make. But yet, what did they do? They sat there. They make you. They weaponize your mental health. They'll weaponize. Was it? They'll weaponize your race. They will weaponize anything that they can use to hurt you, and it's okay for them to do that to you. But
and
then
they
to them,
weaponize
you
their
can't do
audience.
this. You can't do that. People misunderstood my tweet when I said, "So you're telling me that nobody can talk about Dustin's mom, but yet, hey, oh." They can sit here. My mother, my own mother, was a talking point in one of your podcasts. Do you not see the problem in that, sir? Do you not see the hypocrisy
They don't
in
care,
that?
Dre. One of them told me. One of them actually had one of their fans actually have the nerve to tell me that I deserve everything that's happening to me right now. I deserve for standing up for my friend, for standing up for the POC community. I deserve that. Okay, honey. All right.
That's fucked up.
Mhm.
Excuse my
But
language.
but no. But remember though, it's okay because it's okay because at the end of the day, it's okay because we're defending. Then Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Frumpy and Dumpy gotta be on the Frumpy and Dumpy squad in their performative asses. Says, oh, I made sure that I've made Frumpy and Dumpy happy today, and it's like, miss me with that bullshit. Hey,
Right.
miss me with that shit. Hey, why do you look? Why y'all think I'm sitting here now just saying, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, because there was a lot I did not say. Even back then when
Yeah.
I first made my first video. Again, there was a lot I did not say, but I did not say it out of the factor of I wanted to respect people's privacy, the fact that they were private conversations and shit. But you know what? Since we want to go there, since the
They
girls
didn't
want
care
to go
about your
there.
private conversation.
Thank you. I was trying to respect privacy, but you know what? Since privacy is not going to be respected, fine.
Right.
Let's
Didn't
lay it
someone
all
like
out on
out
the
your
table.
text messages and try to like make it out to you being like this user or this person that's like
Or
a
a scammer,
beggar?
and it was
They all like a scammer, a beg. Like it just came off like, what are you guys trying to do? You're not only trying to defame him, you're trying to ruin his character before he even has a start on YouTube. It seems like they're really trying to just take everybody down before they even have a start. I feel like.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean,
I
Oh,
mean,
for sure.
and I'm sorry. And then
Oh,
for
I want to say something. I've been friends with Dre for over a year, and I can sit here and tell you this man has never asked me for anything. Not a
ma'am,
one thing.
nope. I don't ask nothing from nobody. It is rare. It is rare that I ever ask for anything. You can ask anybody. I don't like receiving gifts.
That
I
is so
don't.
phony of her to do that. I could never
It
trust
is.
someone that
It's
would just do something like that.
It is phony. And the fact that then you can't even say nothing because her daughter is going through something. And then don't get me wrong, I'm sorry that her daughter is going through what she's going through. And again, and I hope her daughter makes it through. But you can't sit here and be like, oh well, I'm gonna do this dirt, but you can't talk about me because my daughter is going through something. No, 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 sweetie. No.
No, you
What
can't
you
you
did
can't
was
throw stones and then hide in the house after you've
no.
thrown stones. You
Thank
can't do
you.
that.
Can't do that. And you're gonna try to paint me, and you and your friends are gonna try to sit there and paint me out to be like some type of scammer or that. Oh, I was some begging bitch, and I'm like, oh, really? That
Right. I was over here confused, like, what is going on? What are they talking about a pallet? And then you explained it to me. I'm like, oh, please, like, this ain't even a big deal. Like, what is going on here? These people are so dramatic, is the problem. I mean, I think she was so thirsty to out those texts just to make you out to look a certain way is the problem. And with her loyalty lying with Nick, she didn't care. Her loyalty lied with him. And it's just like, you know how white people, it's like white people stick together. That there you go. It's like it's the racism. It's like they have this loyalty with each other versus you, and it's so wrong.
hmm because I'm sorry, but that shit was literally over a year old. A year, okay?
Who dug
That
out those
It's
receipts from
like
a year
it's
ago? Oh wow.
but
yeah,
that's what you were saying. Like going back to what Bitch was saying though, that they try to destroy channels. It's like Dion says here. They are allowed to defend themselves, but tell the truth. Don't automatically go for character assassination just because you're pissed because you don't like what you're hearing.
Right.
I mean, there's an option, right? You can choose to ignore. If it's not true, you could choose to ignore.
Well, they watch every single video and then they have a problem with our opinions and our thoughts. Well, do we go to their videos and say, well, you can't say that about James Charles? Well, how dare you say this? Like they act like they don't
Right.
do the same thing to everybody
you
else, but they just sugarcoat it a little more now that they have more followers.
going to
But back a year or two ago, they had a lot of mouth. They ran their dick suckers quite a bit when it came to everybody else.
thank
But
you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. But yet, do you see? But yet, do you see? Me sitting here going to their former friends and being like, give me some text messages because I'm pretty sure there's some juicy text messages.
I tried with T by Alley, but her ass won't give up. I mean, she's like, "Oh, I want to stay out of the drama now," and la 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 la, blase blase blah. I'm like, "Girl, let's stir up the pot.
Bullshit.
Let's stir the fucking pot. Let's make some drama pop." You know what I mean? Like,
I said,
let's stop
okay,
being
girl.
T
boring.
by Alley will never do that because she is still
She
silently
knows
wishing
the
that they'll
truth
take her
as to
back.
what
Because
happened
right
at that
now she's
party.
floating out there.
Yeah. I know she knows the truth and she's not spilling it. And he silenced her with that video where he was shaking and he was jittering like, I don't know why T by Alley made up those lies about me at the party. Boy, you know damn well she wasn't lying because a month later he had a video saying he overdosed or overlapsed or whatever the hell you call it. Like, let's not
Yeah.
play games here. So
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
and she
Yeah.
knows what happened, and she was there, and she even said that there was some drug. She said in a tweet that she went home triggered and feeling like she wanted to relapse herself on H or heroin. She said or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. She wanted to overdose or relapse herself because that party was triggering
I
to her.
remember that.
Yes, and I tried to ask her about it. And she's like,
I
"Okay, I can't.
remember
I don't want
that.
to talk about it." I think she got a gag order. Someone gagged her ass or something. I don't know,
He
but the
probably
girls are going to be gagging, really gagging,
he
once
probably
that
said
drama really
this
pops.
sissy too. Who? And then even Ashley Kyle. It's like, oh no. Oh, was it? Oh, here comes someone else wants to call out the bullshit. Oh no, what we gonna do? We gonna have a whole live stream dragging your ass, sis, after
Right.
we done excommunicated you and made you feel like you the outcast and you not and we don't love you no more.
She was up next. They were trying to make her the next like drama channel. They were like, "Oh, I want the Ashley Kyle haircut. Oh my God, Ashley Kyle, Ashley Kyle." They did that with Ashley, and they did that with T by Alley. But I don't know. I guess they weren't good enough. They weren't as like I don't know what happened there, but
Mm-hmm. But that's what they do though. They will make you. They'll
Oh,
sit.
so you mean to say that Paige is the new Ashley Cow and T by Alley?
Yes, pretty much. Yeah,
Oh no.
exactly.
But see, but Paige is more coveted. But see, but here's the problem
He
though.
is.
And I'm just gonna say it, and you know what? I don't give a fuck. Look, I'm black. I'm allowed to say this.
Did you say coveted? Did you say
No,
coveted?
she's a no, she's a token. That's
Oh, I you
exactly
said
what she
coveted.
is.
Like I thought you meant like coveted, like a good thing. Like she's a
Oh
coveted,
no,
like.
no, no, no,
Oh,
sweetie.
my
She
bad. I
is their
apologize.
she's their coveted token.
Oh,
Okay,
okay, my bad.
yes, and I said that she is a token, just like how Rich Lux is a token. That's what they
And
are to
as a
us,
Latina, I can say that they are tokenizing Rich Lux. See, look
and
it.
they
These
token our
guys
page.
straight up move. They straight up move like little white colonizers around this community. Okay, look at who they're trying to constantly take down. It's all POCs, right? Well, the
Right.
minute you call them a racist, the first time, what do? They go and they look for a Latino friend. They go and they look for a black friend. And next thing you know, they're gonna find an Asian. They're gonna find this, and then they're gonna be like, "Well, I can't be because look, I have this one friend." Typical
Yep.
white colonizer
Watch
mentality.
them bring
Typical
Fung
white
Vu into the
colonizer
circle. He's
mentality.
going to be initiated here soon. They're going to share his video on their Twitter after this live stream. Mark my words. They're going to share
Mm-hmm.
it. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Fung Vu, for
Oh,
the
for
kind
sure.
words. Love
Oh,
you so
whatever.
much.
Oh,
XOXO. And then they're
oh,
going
if
to try
they
to
do,
bring him
look,
into
if
the
they
group.
do, I have every right to say racism, microaggressions. I have every right to say it because I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but the first words that should never come out your mouth about a black person is ghetto.
And he said
Period.
that within the first 3 minutes of the video with his
Girl, wait,
cigarette
not
burning
in the
his
first three
fingers.
seconds. The
Right. The
moment
first 3 seconds.
he said Drama, it was like ghetto. And I'm
Right.
like, what? What'd you just say?
Nobody was
Like,
even checking for Fung. I even forgot
I
he
know.
existed.
I didn't know who he was. I went on TikTok today and said, "Oh my God, is that Fung Vu?" Jokingly, because I went live today earlier and I noticed that, but people were like, "Yeah, that's Fung Vu," and I was like, "Wait, is that?" So he is a low paid bodyguard. Well, he's not no bodyguard. His ass will get flung around. But mm,
Oh, Mysterious Tea. Can I make a quick little announcement? There was a video that I made
of
with
course,
what happened with Mysterious Tea because she came under attack, similar to what Dustin did to myself to Mysterious Tea. And in that video, I stated that she was a Stan account. She's not a Stan account. I was corrected. Um, of Jeffrey and Shane Dawson. She just likes to cover those topics. So I apologize for that. And in response to Michelle, my thoughts on Mysterious Tea is what they did to her was absolutely wrong. Because I saw it. We all saw it playing. You remember that week that they were going back and forth with her and this other channel
didn't they call her like a bitch over again
with
or
the
something?
same gameplay?
Yeah.
Yes, the same tactics, the same tactics.
I remember
And
watching
then
her
they
video. I
moved
just
on
can't
to
remember
us.
exactly the situation. I watched her videos and I remember her getting really upset with it. I just can't exactly remember the situation, I guess. Yes. Karma, you there?
Yeah, so I do apologize for that. I wasn't fully versed. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, sorry. There's a little delay here. Sorry.
Hello?
Is there a delay?
Was there a delay?
What's going on?
Mm-hmm. Maybe Rich Lux is fluent in Spanish, girl. Who knows?
Girl, I think they're trying to take down this live stream is what I'm thinking because something's going on. The girls are really going through the gigs.
Oh, girl, they'll try to take down anything that ever says anything negative about them.
Uh,
You're not sitting there kissing Nick and Dustin's ass, then you're against them. And it's tiring. It's like, I'm sorry, but how can we be in the drama community and we get upset when someone talks about me? If I grow, and let's just say if I get to be the size of them girls,
oh yeah.
y'all can all talk about me to the cows come home. Just don't talk about, like I said, just don't talk about my family. And that's all I ask. Don't talk about
Right.
people who ain't got nothing to do with the situation. You can talk about me. I don't care. Here, look, people gonna talk about you. You can't sit there and want the fame and the clout and the was it? You can't, like I said, you can't take fame without you can't take the good without the bad. That's what I'm trying to say.
That makes sense. I get what
You
you're
can't
saying.
take, like I said, you can't sit here and want to be this well-known person, but then nobody's ever supposed to talk about you. No one's ever supposed. supposed to be able to say nothing about you. Nobody's ever supposed to be able to criticize you. No one's able. Please, y'all can't. You can't sit here monetize off of your stunt of a relationship and then get mad when people talk about your relationship. You can't do that. If you don't want people talking about your relationship, don't make it public knowledge. How about that? How about keeping it to yourself like normal people do? But oh wait, I forgot. We got to find some way to pull a stunt on the girls so that way cuz we ain't got no drama going on, so now we got to pull some stunts. And I'm like, sweetie, we knew y'all was some hoes. We've been known y'all was some hoes. You don't gotta pull a stunt to let us know, oh, Dustin, that you a hoe. We knew that. We've been known this. I'm just saying, you don't. Look, I'm horrible. I'm going to hell. Says 50 people watching, but not that many comments. Girl, but see, that's how you know. That's how you know they're not.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay.
But like I
Sorry, I
said,
had to get a drink.
ooh, girl.
Dead air.
Ooh, girl. Girl, was it, did I spill that much tea? Tea?
No, 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 no. My mouth was so dry from that tea that you spilled because it was. No, that's not dry tea. Oh, I just called your tea dry. Sorry. No, I didn't mean that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, girl. No, girl. Girl, you were just so gooped and gagged from all the tea that I just spilled. You were like, ooh, girl, I need me to drink. I need to get myself together.
I
What?
was gagging, period.
Gagging, bitch. Gagging, honey.
And
Need
I
to
think we lost karma at some point, and I was like, okay, this is my chance to run downstairs and get me a bottle of water because that wine literally dried my mouth out to like the Sahara Desert. So
But yeah, but like I said though, but like I was saying though, it's just like, but look, but I'm sorry, but they just cannot keep doing this shit, and it's like, look, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna get, this is gonna get twisted, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna get manipulated, and I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna hear the fans again.
oh yeah, we're gonna get called
Can't wait.
disgusting.
Look, can't wait. Hey, can't wait to hear the fans again. And so if they don't say nothing, hell, that will be improvement. But let's be real though, they can't stand you. Now they can't stand me, and they can't stand Karma, and
We
they
need to
can't
get tea
stand
by
any.
Allie or Ashley Kyle on this live stream and see if they can spill some tea.
Oh girl, if we was able to get one of them two girls,
We would have the
ooh.
golden ticket, wouldn't we? Because we could set up we could literally just have some tea. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Child the
Maybe I
tea.
can do that.
Child the tea. But like I said though, but it was just, I'm sorry, but like I said though, but that's why my tweet literally came out today, because when they were sitting there talking about, oh, how David Dobrik has done Trisha and other women so dirty and so wrong. And I'm just like, how can y'all two, of all people, sit there and talk about, oh, how quote unquote Trisha Paytas this was treated, when y'all have treated women so disgusting and so awful for
Like, how can you call a
in
woman
your own
a cunt
community.
like
Like,
so
I'm sorry,
freely?
what? And I mean, like, and don't get me wrong. Look, and I know, look, and I'm pretty sure, bitch, you probably like Trisha. I'm pretty sure you do. You do. And I'm pretty sure there's probably other people out there in the chat. If you like Trisha, again, I'm not trying to come for your girl. I'm just saying, baby, baby, they need to take a hard look at their own actions before they want to talk about, oh, the David Dobrik. And even though what David Dobrik did, what him and his crew did, was foul, disgusting, fucked up, wrong, and they deserve, and all of them deserve to be deplatformed. When I say all of them deserve to be platformed, all of them deserve to be deplatformed. But you
Mhm.
cannot sit there and basically talk about misogyny and how men treat women, when you have sat here and you have contributed to the same type of bullshit that they have done. Because look at how they did Trisha. They sat there and made her look crazy. They sat there and they tried to discredit her. They,
But she
every
made
single
herself
attack
look
that they did
crazy.
to Trisha, y'all fucking did it to Earth Mother, that you did to Sharita, y'all did to Jackie, you did to Karma, you've done to other women. Y'all have literally done the same exact things, maybe not to the grander of scale, or the not grandest of scales, but you have still done the same tactics that those men have done. So before you even want to talk about how, oh, what had oh, how a man should treat a woman. Maybe you need to look at yourself, sir. How about that? And that's from man to man. Look at yourself, sir. Look at yourself
Exactly.
and how
As a
you treat
woman,
women.
I can say that they are no one to be telling anyone how to treat women because they themselves don't know how to treat women. They don't know how to respect women. You cannot cherry pick which women you're going to respect and which ones you aren't. Okay? Now, if I'm coming at you and I'm calling you all sorts of nasty equivalent names, and to clarify once again, look, I'm okay with my friends calling me bitch. I don't have a problem with that, because most of the time it's playful. It's not in a derogatory way at all. So I can take that. But when it comes out of Tweedledee's mouth, it's never in a good way. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's demeaning. So him trying to excuse it as I always say that it's a universal word. I am here to tell you as a woman that it is not a universal word. It pertains to a female dog, and a female dog has a vagina. Therefore, it is specific to women.
I mean, the word
There,
bitch is basically to describe like it's like it's to describe a female. It's always been in rounds.
it's
You
specific
mainly call women
to a
bitches. You don't.
women.
And
There
if you think
isn't an
about it,
equivalent to called men. We don't have an
as a
equivalent.
child that grew up around abuse, and my mom got abused by a lot of men,
Yes,
physically, and that's a word they would use a lot to demean my mother
yes,
and a lot of other women. So it's rooted in a lot of hate and
it is.
a lot of just it's saying the word bitch to a woman could really bring her down. Like it's just you don't a man can't know until you're in their shoes. So just witnessing like this word like that being called, my mom being called that a lot, I know how it can eat away at a woman. So
Right, and
definitely, I
that's
can
right, and
understand.
Yeah.
that's and even
Yeah,
though, and like I said, like I said, look, me and Karma, we've had discussions before about the whole even thing with misogyny or whatever. And at the same time, I tell one, even if I don't always see eye to eye with her, I still don't discredit her as a woman and what she's been through and
yes,
what she deals with. Because at the end of the day, that's not my story to tell. That's not for me to sit there as a man to be like, oh well, no, that's not this. It's like if that's how she feels, that's how she feels. Period.
right.
And they've been told, but again, but they've been told these things. They've been told that the way that they speak to women is atrocious. They've been told that the things that they've said and done come across racist. Do you think they care? No, they don't. They don't care how they come across. But yet, when it comes to them, you have to literally tread on eggshells. And I'm sorry, I am here to tell you that it's bullshit, sir. It is bullshit. Okay, if
Oh,
y'all
can I ask you guys something? And I need you to clarify this for me, right? Because there was this one white lady that the recent video that we saw, Dre, and she was offended and appalled at Dre using the F word. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that if you were a gay man, you could use that word.
yes. Yes, that's
Yeah,
everything. Look, look, to gay men, the F word is like black people's N word. We can say it amongst each other the because we
Right.
because we know we're not trying to say it in no derogatory way.
there's
It's
a
So it's like
difference
the B
between
word for
saying you
women.
faggot and you bitch, you a faggot. You know what I mean? There's a
or bitch you a fag
difference.
Right.
You know what I mean?
or even just saying fag. Like, oh girl, you
Right,
too much of a fag. Like it's not
right.
like I'm sorry, but no, it's no different. Excuse me. Ooh, girl, look, probably had a demon trying to come up out of me. Anywho, but still, a demon trying to come up out of me, girl. Anywho, but no, but I'm just saying, no, it's the same thing. It's been like this has been like a thing for years. But again, it comes down to Karens who don't know shit, who think they know everything, who think that they can tell somebody who actually lives this life what to think and how to feel. And I'm sorry, but like I said, all you Karens need to sit the fuck down. Need to sit all the way.
Well,
Hmm.
the
And that's what
problem
they are. They're
is,
Oh,
yeah,
Karens.
And the
because
problem is they have people that stick up for everything they did. I think Karma and Dre actually touched on that earlier. Is basically every time they say something racist, they have their fans that stick up from say, "Oh, it's not racist. This is why." "Oh, how is this racist? I used to say this." They have people that are apologists and they literally stick up for every single thing they do, so they're never wrong. They don't feel like they're ever wrong, so they don't have any repercussions because their fans stick up for them. So they can continue to do these things that are problematic and racist, and they get away with them every time because no one holds them accountable is the problem. Like
Look,
no
look,
one ever does.
but this is the thing, though, Vanessa. But if she would have actually done her research and she would have seen that, hello, hi, I'm sorry, but the photo that she had of me, and I'm not trying to be funny. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna get into all my how I identify and how I express myself. Look, that's a whole conversation for a whole another video. But if you
Right,
Mhm.
look, if you just look at the bare picture of me, you can tell I'm a man. I am sorry.
Right?
But please tell me, what woman do you know that has chin hair, that has sideburns? I'm sorry. I look like a dude. I don't look
right,
like a chick.
Well,
Now,
that shows me
I'm
she
not
didn't do
a
any research.
chick,
No
but that's
research whatsoever.
but if you take 2 seconds to know, literally, my I don't make my face private. I'm not. Look, I am out there enough to know that yes, I look like a dude who that I present as a dude. Yes, I know people will say, "Ooh, girl, this is just in and of itself is somewhat problematic." Girl, I'm talking about myself. So hell, you can't say nothing shit, okay? But I'm
right.
just saying, for her to sit here and be like, "Oh, well, you're a woman." How am I a woman? I'm sorry. This is my natural speaking voice. I just speak like a woman. I'm sorry. My voice is dainty and delicate and fish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
Right,
sound like fish. I'm sorry that
right.
I sound like a woman. My BB. I'm just still in
Very
my
tilapia.
fantasy, sis. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yep.
My voice. This was the voice that God gave me. God wanted me to be a big, beautiful bitch. Okay. Thank you. Who? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize for your voice. I love
I'm
your
a man,
voice.
but I'm sorry. But I'm a man. I have a dick in between my legs, sweetie. I'm just
Oh my
telling.
God. Everybody say hi to Baby Shark. That's my cousin.
Like, I'm
Hi, Baby
sorry, I'm just
Shark.
saying.
Say hi to baby shark. Hi, baby shark.
But I'm just saying, if you can look, you would know that I'm a man. It's like, come on. There is no way you can get me mixed up with a female. Don't give me that bullshit.
No.
If you do enough research, you would know that basically, hello, hi, I present as a man.
So they
So
pretty
her
much just
think
like to misgender you and just like to discredit you. They're just doing everything possible to just make you look a fool. I mean, like, what is
that
going
look,
on?
that was just one of the Karens wanting to run, being just going do.
Captain
They go
Save-A-Ho.
basically defend, gotta go defend Tweedledee and Tweedledum, frump and
Captain Save-A-Ho.
frumpy. Gotta go gotta go get my pitchfork. Gotta go get, you know what I'm saying? Gotta go basically just spread my hate and my bullshit. That's what that was. That was one of the Karens just going to be a little Karen, just go do do. Karen mode activated. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's all it was. It's like y'all don't half you Karens don't even do the proper freaking research. Like, I'm sorry, but as much misinformation, which also, can we please let the record be known? Karma did not say the word fag ever once. Never once have, in the year that I have known Karma, she has never said anything that was homophobic. She has never given me a reason to think that she was homophobic. And if I ever thought she was homophobic, Karma would
So they're basically just calling her
yeah,
homophobic because
deal
she's
with.
arguing with a gay man. Like, that's not homophobic. How is that homophobic? I mean, like, get over yourselves. If you can't handle an argument without resorting to homophobia, get over
Right.
yourself. Like, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
but Karma's never given me a reason to think that she was homophobic, and if she ever did, you would look, trust and believe. I would let it be known. Of all people, I
There's no way. I don't even
would let it
think
be known.
like I mean honestly, if I'm a homophobe, I'm homophobing wrong.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, no. Like, like I said, but yet the Karens wanted to be like, oh, she's homophobic, and it was, and she's this, and it's like, no, sweetie, no, she's not homophobic. There's never been a reason to call her homophobic. That was just some dumb bullshit that Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Frumpy and Frumpier, or Frumpy and Dumpy came up with, just so that way they would have some reason to stick their little sycophant fans like you, who and all the other fucking Karens out there. fair. There was
And
six
it's always the
black.
same couple fans. I mean, it's like Raphael is always the first one in the Twitter section,
Oh,
Oh,
always
he's so
saying he's the
that,
annoying.
worst. He's always the main one trying to be like, "Oh my God,
Oh,
how could they say this?" It's like,
like,
shut
I'm
the fuck
sorry. And
up.
I just also say, and look, and yeah, and I made a tweet about it back then, but I'm gonna say it now. How most of y'all gonna be in your 40s? Y'all
Right.
like 10 plus years on my ass. Y'all got 10 plus years on my ass, and y'all acting way more immature than what I
Right.
did. I mean,
yeah.
I'm sorry for y'all to literally be 40 something, 50 something, 60 something, however old
In
y'all.
their fucking 90s. Like,
Okay, for y'all to basically be as old as y'all are and to literally be sitting here acting like little 20 something year olds, it's pathetic and it's sad. For most of y'all to have children and to be acting in the way that you're acting, it is sad. It is
and they
sad.
want to call us disgusting, but yet they're acting just as disgusting, calling us disgusting. Like, how old are you calling me disgusting? You're old enough to be my grandpa and you calling me
And
disgusting.
I'm
not
sorry.
only that, but they're larger creators than we are who are literally sending thousands of people our way to hate on us without even bothering to look into things. And the fact
You
that some of them said that we wanted clout, we just wanted the subscribers, like, look, let me make it clear, darling, okay? I don't want people who support Nick and Dustin because they don't think for
who I
themselves.
know
I
who has
like people who think for themselves. I like to
I
have
don't want
open
white
discussion.
people. Look, I don't want white people who sit here and try to tell black people how to think and feel when it comes to racism. I don't want that kind of crowd. Okay, thank you very much. Because I'm sorry, but how can y'all sit here as old as y'all are, and y'all are sitting here and you're trying to tell a black person and ever how to think and feel when it comes to racism, but oh wait, I forgot when it came to Nikki, y'all tried to sit there and do that. When it came to Earth Mother, you sat there and did that. When it came to Sharita, you did that. You sat there and did it. It's like, how can y'all as white people, and yes, I'm gonna say yes, and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna say it. How can y'all as white people be okay with the fact that you're sitting here telling people of color what is okay and what is not okay when it comes to racism and microaggressions and things that actually hurt their communities and people who have hurt their communities? These two fags who have sat here and have time and time again and have hurt both not just the black community but also the Latino community and has said and done things, and y'all know, and most of y'all know that they don't even care. That's the part hurt that honestly I'm gonna say that really hurts the most about this situation. A lot of you Karens, and you know which Karens y'all are. Y'all know, especially the ones who are close to them. Y'all know how those monsters are. You know how them demons are. And y'all still gonna sit there and defend them and allow them to say their vile shit. And you will still sit there after saying that you know that they don't care about hurting us. You don't care that they're hurting me. You don't care that they're hurting people like Karma, like Sharita, like was it like D? Was it sorry, Dion, not D, excuse
I'm
me.
gonna say, don't say
Like
Dusty.
Dion, was it like Dion, like Sharita, like hey, was it like Jackie? You don't care that they're hurting us. You don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Oh,
bullshit.
not only that, but Earth,
That's
didn't they go
bullshit.
after Estella too?
Yes, even Estella. Look, that's bullshit. The fact that you will sit here and you will deny a woman and say, oh, she's not Afro Latina. Who the fuck are you as a white person to tell somebody who is and who isn't Afro Latina? Since when did we ever ask you to come into the fucking conversation?
It's like us
I'm not
saying
Thank
even
that
allowed in
friend
that
you.
Vanessa is not
conversation.
Latina. It's like we
And
can't say that.
like you can't. And that's the thing that fucking hurts. And they know this shit. They know and they don't care. That's the part that is sick. They know that they don't care, but yet you idly sit by and you sit there and you wave your little frumpy and dumpy flags and you sit there and you basically defend them and you try to defame people and you try to trash people of color. That shit is sick. That's what's sick about this. And I'm sure,
And
and I'm
you
pretty
know
sure
what I
some of them
think?
are going to have shit to say. And I'm like, look, y'all know, look, and if them little Karens, because the Karens know which ones of them, that they know which ones they are, they're going to sit and say, oh, Dre's trying to twist my words and Dre's trying to do this. No, baby. Dre telling the motherfucking truth. people's bitch. That's what he's doing. Because at the end of the day, y'all sat there and said that they don't care. That you try to talk to them. That even Jen tries to sit there and talk to them. And they still don't listen. How can you, especially even Jen, as a business owner, how can you sit here and want to stand behind two men who have actively sat here and has basically hurt our community? But oh no, everybody else is the devil. Was it Jackham Hill's the devil? Oh, such and such the devil. Baby, you're rolling with the devils. Look, you're
Mm-hmm.
sitting here breaking bread with the devils.
They
You're
are the
sitting here
devil.
going on trips with the devils. But yet you want to sit here and you want to be. But yeah, you want to sit here and yeah, you want to. But yet, oh no, but yeah, all y'all you girls are good. You girls, but yeah, you girls are good. Okay,
The
okay.
the similarities of all those people we named off is they're all POCs. Now, one would say, where does Bish fall in this? Well, Bish is one of the very few white men who has decided to stand up and say, y'all ain't fucking right. The shit
Right.
you're doing ain't fucking right. You're one of the very few. Normally, they're accustomed that the white men are going to go to their
I
side
think I'm the only
automatically.
one,
So when
honestly. I
you
can't
came
think of
into the
anyone else.
scene, no, you are, you are. When you came into the scene, you caught them off guard because they didn't expect that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where you fall into that, and it probably kills them that another white person came in and said, yeah, I agree with all these POCs. You
And
are
I give
a piece of shit.
platform to people of color. I don't
You
sit there and
are.
down them. I literally try to big up my the people of color community. Like I literally don't sit there and try to bring anybody down. And I only cover like the people I feel like are the main ones that are doing damage to the community. You know what I mean? Like that's who I choose to cover. So
Right. That
Look,
oh,
and I
that's the other reason that they said, I'm sorry, Dre, remember in the live that I said that 2021 I'm coming for problematic people like Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson,
mm-hmm.
Dustin, Nick, and all them, and they're like, oh, see, she only named off gay men. She's a
yep.
homophobe. No, honey, it's because you're all problematic. And trust and believe you're not the only ones on the list.
Oh
What
girl,
am I then? What am
Don't
I for
flatter
calling them out?
yourself.
Like that doesn't make sense. If you're a homophobe, am I a homophobe too for calling them out? I must be a homophobe.
yeah, but see, but they can't use that against people like me and you
Oh,
because
okay.
we're
So I must
gay.
be just
Because
a
since we're
Frankie
gay,
hater,
Right.
a pest.
they can't weaponize that to their advantage. They can't use it. That's why. Why? That's why they only said it about karma, and I think that's bullshit. And that was even
That's
a
why they sent
testament.
me a cease and desist because they had no idea
Oh
what
yeah,
else to
see,
do. They
yeah,
had
and
no
like I
idea what
said,
else to
they
do.
like people get look if people only really understood where a lot of my anger and my frustration and my aggression and I guess you could say aggression since people want to call me aggressive in my comment
Oh yeah,
section.
you're so
Yeah,
aggressive.
yeah, I saw them comments too. Okay, it was not just it was not like they were trying to basically like, oh, it's about James Charles. No, sweetie, there was so much more that went into that. It was not just about one thing. It was so many different things that literally it's like if you that I would have to sit here and break down and do a whole timeline in order for you to understand where my frustration, why my anger was, because I know what they were doing. And the fact that they are sitting here doing this to somebody and calling them like I tell anyone, trust and believe. I like as a victim of, as a person who's been a victim of homophobia, I do not appreciate these men sitting here saying that someone is a homophobe when they haven't done anything to actually be warranted that. And they'll sit there and say, oh, but we've never done nothing to be warranted called racist. No, baby, that's a whole different that's a whole different can of beans. Okay, there's a whole long
Right,
history
and they
that you
keep on
can
asking us
prove
for
it.
proof, and it's like, I got the proof, but it's gonna take me a minute because it goes back from years till now. And I actually showed it on that one live stream I did. I went tweet by tweet by tweet by tweet. What more proof do you want?
I mean, hell, when you
What more
literally
proof
have a
do you
man
want?
who literally, when you have a man that literally will sit here and say, "Oh, we've all said racial slurs behind the scenes," as either in a
Maybe.
negative way or as a joking way. So stop it. I'm sorry.
No.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me? Excuse me? No, 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 no. No. Because let me tell you something. If I ever found out, and I'm dead ass motherfucking serious, if I ever found out a friend of mine ever used who's a racial slur against another black person as a joke or something to just
Mm-hmm.
or in a negative way, I'm gonna have a very big issue. I'm gonna have a very any friend that I've ever had.
Of
Any friend I
course.
have will tell you out of everything. I don't care if you look, especially my white friends. I check, look, trust and believe. I tell them, I'm sorry, sweetie. Before I'm your friend, I am black first.
Yep.
Okay? And I will let you know that that is not okay. And I've had to check a lot of people for before in my life. And you best believe if I ever found some shit out like that, I would definitely have a problem sitting there talking about, oh, we've all said racial slurs in a joking manner or in a negative tone. Not this one over her.
Yeah,
Not
you
this
don't get to
one over
say
her.
that and then claim, "Where's the evidence for me being racist?" Your tweet just admitted to you saying
Mm-hmm.
racist shit before, bitch. Are you
So what
dumb?
you said? So what have you said about black people behind the scenes, Mr. Nick? What have
Let's hear
Mr.
it.
Snyder? What have you said about black people behind the scenes? Since you want to say that, oh, it's just okay to do it. What in your mind do you think is okay? I really want to know what in your mind do you think is okay?
Well, he does
Okay,
call people mutts,
or
doesn't he? Or
better
is that what
yet,
Justin said?
you want to talk about how oh how men treat women, but yet you sat here and you defended did 45 saying that he grabs women by the you know what? It's, yes,
Who
he
Mm-hmm.
defended
literally
him?
sat here, y'all, on Twitter and defended did 45 saying,
Oh yeah,
oh
we
yeah,
have that screenshot too.
yeah, girl, we got
Oh,
the receipt,
wow.
sweetie, if you really want to go there.
But
But
now they're trying to act like they're so democratic and, oh my God, these kids in cages need to be helped. Boy, bye. Stop with the chauvinistic outrage. The fake outrage needs to stop with
It's
these people.
performative.
it's
All of it is
Performative. That's what I wanted
it's
to
performative.
say.
so performative.
Performative.
Like,
Yes.
I'm sorry,
Thank
but
you.
like I said, look, these little racist little white people, they need to stop. These little racist white gays, they need to stop because
They're the main ones
and
that the
bitch
ones that
knows.
say a lot on Twitter and that try to say, "Oh my God, that are so fake outrage are the main ones that are the most racist, that have the
And let
most
me
to
tell
say.
you
They're trying to
something.
cover themselves up."
Especially within our community, and I'm pretty sure, bitch, know that yeah, white people, especially gay white men, being racist is nothing fucking new.
No.
Trust and believe. It's racism again was it in the gay community? Oh, sweetie, that
Oh
runs
yeah.
so deep. It ain't even funny.
Especially
Okay,
featureism. Featureism is
Yeah.
huge in the gay community. People like hate like certain features, and that's a form of racism. How are you not gonna like someone for a certain feature? I feel like that's rooted in racism. You know what I mean? Like it just seems
girl, let me tell
yeah.
you
Right.
something. Look, look. I remember one time Tea Time basically did a video, and it was so they had said. I think it was either said in a video or in a live stream, and it is so true. If you are black, look, and I'm just saying for black people, if you are black or trans, you are literally considered at the bottom of the barrel. And I'm sorry, but that is the
Mm.
God honest truth, especially here
Oh
in this
wow.
community. You are considered the bottom of the barrel. If the amount of times y'all I could tell y'all I have seen people, especially on these dating websites, say no blacks, no
Yep.
femmes,
Yep.
no fats, no trans,
Oh, that's
no,
horrible.
like it is
Yep.
so like literally if you're black, you are literally considered the bottom of the fucking barrel. And it's not, and
Yep.
that's not a lie. If you're black or trans, you're at the bottom. That's literally where you are, her, and that's where you are, and it honestly feels like that's where you. It almost feels like they want you to stay. So before people want to try to say, "Oh, but they're gay, they can't be racist," let me tell you something, sweetie. There's a
No.
lot of racism within the LGBT community. A lot of racism,
Oh
more
yeah.
than what I think it would blow. It would blow these Karens' minds. Okay, so before y'all want to be sitting here, y'all want to be waving your little rainbow flags. I want to be sitting here talking about, oh yeah, baby, I was born this way, and talking about Madonna. Now express yourself, sweetie. You might want to actually learn the history and learn the true struggles and learn how basically he really people of color, especially people of color within the LGBT community, how we have been the leaders and the forefronts for a lot of the movements and culture and culture that has gone, and especially culture within the mainstream media. We have been the creators of it, but do we get our due diligence? It's my brothers and sisters. No, we don't. We don't get that. You know what we get? The boot. Hoot. I mean, hell, Pride itself was started by a black trans woman. But do you think people know that? No, people see that as a time just to go out and party and act like gays. Just act like fags and they don't know the history. Know your history.
I've only been to one gay pride in my life, and that was when I was a kid.
I'm
Never
saying,
again.
like, know your history. People know it. Know your true history before y'all want to be sitting here and y'all want to be telling somebody. Thank you, Spirit Daughter. Learn about Stonewall before y'all ever want to be trying to come for one. Before you want to come for me or you want to come for anybody in my community. Like I said, and I tell anybody, and I don't care. And I consider every POC my community. I consider every gay person my community. So before you ever want to try to educate me, you might want to educate yourself. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because y'all just don't know how much I've been holding that in. You don't know. Okay?
Well, I'm glad you got it out.
Oh, girl. Look, I'm just like, educate yourself, people. Seriously. They kill me with that shit. Hey, man, they kill me.
Oh,
They
I've
think they
seen that. I know. I've seen that Marsha documentary. Yeah, it's on
Marsha P.
Netflix. Y'all can watch it for free, you
Yes,
know.
Marsha P. Johnson. Yes, she was a black trans woman who basically started the first Pride movement back in the 50s after Stonewall, when they basically sat there and basically threw rocks and basically tried to set that building on a blaze and shit. Now, no one died. Hell, does not be like Derek Barry who said people died. Nobody died, but still, no, she was like I said, Pride was led by a woman of color. So before y'all want to be sitting there, y'all want to come for us, sis, you might want to learn about your own history first. I'm just saying. Because it's people of color, the reason why we can sit here now and we can basically holler about how we're so out and proud and how we're fags and we're free and this, that, and the third, sweetie. You might want to learn about how how AIDS was not only just killing, how it was mainly killing. Let's be real here. Not only was it killing was not only was it killing the gay community, it was killing the African American community and the LGBT African American community. It was even worse. Okay?
Yeah.
They really don't want me to just go there. I try not to be like that bitch, but I'm like, no, I want to be that bitch. I'm gonna let you know that I'm not just angry, but I know some things. Like I said, I have learned some things in my time of living. Now, do I know everything? No, I don't. But I know a hell of a lot more than a fucking Dustin or a Cabela. I know that much. Okay.
No, that's right.
Thank you.
Um,
Oh.
Bish, did you have any other questions you wanted to ask us tonight?
Um, I think that covers it for now. I had a whole list here, and the ones I asked you in the beginning were, I guess, the ones on the top of my head. But honestly, the last
Mm-hmm.
question I can think off the top of my head is, do you think that at the end of the day, um, and after everything's said and done, do you think that the harassment has um, gotten to you emotionally? Do you feel like it has really taken a toll on you two, or do you feel like it has made you stronger? Let's end it with that. You want to start, Drema?
No, I let Karma go. I've talked a lot.
Okay.
Oh, I feel like honestly, it took a little bit of a toll on me just because it was so consistent and persistent,
Yeah.
that I actually had to step away. I had to private my account, which, by the way, I'm unprivating tonight, and kind of take
Oh,
like
cool.
a little step back. It affected my channel because I stopped creating videos. Um, I just needed to take a break so that I can regather myself and come back. And now that I'm back, I feel stronger than ever because one thing I
That's
am
great.
is I'm not going to let someone bring me down because people have tried and it's like just like anyone else on this platform, I have a right to have my voice heard as well.
Yes, I agree.
So nice try, but it didn't
The
work.
harassment might have worked for a little bit, but guess what? We persevered through it, and we're gonna keep going and not let these people try to take us down. Um, what about you, Dre?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. This
Exactly.
whole situation, I wouldn't even like it. It took a toll on me, but it took a toll on me in a very different way because it was very eye opening. When
Mm,
I had made my tweet where I said, I'm so glad that I gave people like you, people like Sharita, people like Nikki and Mocha, and the countless other people a chance. Because this situation really did open up my eyes and show me, not because this is the thing, right? I'm not even upset for myself. I'm upset for the other people who came before me and the people who really were trying to say something. Because at the end of the day, like, let's be real, I'm someone who was formerly close to them, and now, oh, I'm basically coming out and saying something. It's like, sweetie, no. My voice, in my opinion, it doesn't matter as much as what it does other people who have been here. And I want to uplift the people who have been here, been trying to say something, that's been trying to tell people like you, like Sharita, like Tea Time, like Earth, like everyone who's been saying, look, these people are the problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want people to just take my pain and be like, oh, yes, we need to rally around Drake. No, rally around these people, because these people were the people who saw the truth and who saw these people for what they were, and basically that been staying calling them out. You know what I'm saying? When shit like this happens, they always want to rally around the first new person. No, don't forget. Like, yeah, you can rally around the new person, but don't forget the people who've been there, who have been calling this shit out, who have been saying it time and time again, countless days, who have endured the levels of harassment from them and their fans. And it was eye opening, and it really broke my heart, because, like I said, it did hurt me to think that I, at any point in time, was even a part of that. It breaks my heart, because it's like, damn, I'm always saying, how can I sit here as a person of color and be okay with this bullshit? And it's like, no, did I ever take the true time to actually get to know the true story? No. Did I take the time to basically
Right.
actually try to listen? No. I sat here and I followed along. And I played into the crowd. And am I ashamed of myself? You damn right. But am I going to keep doing it going forward? Hell the fuck no. My eyes are open to the bullshit that they do. And I say it to you, bitch. I say it to Sharita, and I know Sharita, she gives them, she says, stop apologizing. But I do. I truly apologize for not giving you the fair chance that you deserved, because it is not fair that you all got treated, that a lot of y'all got treated in the manner of which y'all got
No, it's not. It isn't.
treated. It's not okay.
thank you.
It's not okay that literally that I'm sorry. Just like how with these bigger influencers, there's a power imbalance. Even with these people right here, there is a power imbalance. They have the numbers and the voices in order to be able to drown out, to drown y'all out. And and I am so sorry that I even ever contributed to that. Even when it comes to Jackie Ina, I truly am horrified that I ever sat there and went against another black woman, that I ever tried to basically say anything against it. I am embarrassed for myself, because I should have never taken the side of those motherfuckers. I should have never. And I will never just sit there and take the side of of any just white person trying to tear down a person of color ever fucking again. Yeah, I made the mistake, but you best believe I'm learning, I'm growing, and this is a whole different dream, my baby. Okay, and
Yes.
I'm not like, I'm just, like you just, like,
Yeah.
y'all just don't even know. Oh, like, I was literally sitting here crying, like crying,
Hmm.
because it's not right. It's not okay. It's not okay what they do to people. It's not okay. And if I have to go down,
Can
and you know what? Let someone call me a scammer. You know what? If I have fine, call me a scammer. But you know what? What you're not gonna do? You're not gonna tear down my community. You're not gonna tear down my black brothers and sisters. You're not gonna tear down my LGBT people. You're not gonna do that. You can say whatever you want to say about me, but don't you dare say that about somebody else. That is how I've always been. You can say whatever you want. I don't care. They can call me aggressive. They can call me evil. They can call me angry. You can say whatever you want. But don't you dare sit here and you drown out these people, these good people who are trying to make this community better. From you foul ass harpies who are sitting here sucking the life out of it. Okay, y'all want to talk about holding people accountable? Hold yourself accountable first. Ooh, I'm sorry.
And
Just
on that note, I think we'll leave it
Amen.
at that. You want to let everyone know how to get to your channel, Drama Queen, Dre? Let them know how to
Who
get to your
was it? If
social
you want to
media
find
pages and all your
ooh,
handles.
girl, look. Okay, hold on. Let me put on my cute butt in. Hold on. Okay, look. If you want to find me, my channel is Dre McQueen, like how it's spelled on the screen. DREMA space QUEEN. Dre McQueen, like drama queen, but Dre. Basically, it's a play on where
Right.
y'all know, but yeah, that's how you can
We get it.
find me.
Yeah.
Like I said, look, and like I said, yeah, I was gone for a minute, but I'm back with the
With the
jump
jump
off
off.
can't keep a good bitch down. Yeah, so that's how you can find
Yes.
me. Yeah. Also, Dre McQueen on all other social media. Yes, or Dre McQueen 91. Anywho, you
Okay, what
can.
about you, Karma? How do we find you on YouTube and Twitter and all that?
I am Karmatics TV, hosted by Karma, and that is exactly what you would look up on YouTube to find me.
Okay.
On TikTok, it's Karma T0 and Karmatics TV, hosted by Karma on no, I'm sorry, Karma T on Twitter. And I do cover tea, but I also do a lot of other stuff. I like to make quirky little videos in between when there's no tea going on.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right.
like history videos, I even do animations making fun of what's going on in the community. I like to joke a lot. I'm sarcastic. So, if sarcasm isn't your cup of tea, if you're easily offended and thin skinned, I may not be the right person for you. Just
Well,
saying.
can I just say that if you are thin-skinned or if you're, one of the daily supporters, my channel is not for you either.
Oh
Just
no.
saying. I'm just saying.
No, there is no Dustin Daly or Nick Snyder fans on my channel. I don't think
Yes,
there's not
and
one.
I don't
So
think anyone in here is thin skinned, which is what exactly what we
right.
need. Can I say one thing before we go?
Of
We are
course.
now united as a community. You will no longer throw wrenches into our community to distract us from what we're here to do. And on that note, Estela, if you're listening to this, it's safe for you to come back. We got you, girl.
And also, I want to say though too to Dion, look, I know you were hurt when I went after Jackie, and again, I truly do apologize because I was stupid. I was sipping the stupid Kool-Aid. I was wrong. I should have never went again. And I should have never basically went against Jackie. I should have never listened to those fools. And I know I have hurt people. And I acknowledge that, and I am so
Uh
so sorry.
huh.
I'm gonna need you to break down the history of you and Nick and Dustin's little, conversations in the next video because this is intriguing. I never knew y'all had these conversations.
Girl, but no, but believe it or not, a lot of it though, Bish, it's not even from like me talking to them. It's talking to the people around them. Sometimes
Oh,
you find out the most information from the people around you versus the person themselves. You'd be
right.
surprised. People around, like I said, people talk. And look, and trust and believe. Like I said, I listen when people talk. Huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
I listen. I don't,
Also,
like I said,
Bish, I want you to know that you're not alone. And I'm sorry that you went through this alone for such a long time.
Thank
But
you.
we have you. We got your back.
Thank you
yes,
so
and
We're
I
much.
also
It's nice
united.
to have friends in the community now. I love it. It's so nice.
oh yes, like I said, and look, and I also be
Aw.
honest, and also I want to say though too, even though look, I'm not, even though yes I know I'm not Latino, I'm not in any shape, way, or form, I'm not claiming, to be no shape, way, or form. But at the same time, like I said with Estella, what happened to you was not right. It is not okay because I tell anybody, I don't care who you are, I don't care what part of the world you come from. It is not okay to question somebody's race, his in any shape, way, or form, and how they
Mhm.
did you was dirty. That is dirty. That is foul, and it is fucked up.
Para la Estela.
It was
Para
trifling.
la Estela,
It
para mi
was
gente
trifling.
latina que me
Thank
va a
you.
entender aquí, okay?
Trifling. It was
Sorry, I want to
trifling
say
with a capital
a
T.
Spanish message
Sorry, I was
to
talking over you,
Estela.
Carmen. Excuse me. I'm so sorry,
Ahora
Carmen. I
es
was
el
talking over you.
tiempo. Los latinos ahora estamos unidos. Ahora es el tiempo. Los latinos estamos unidos. La comunidad pequeña está unida. Y nosotros nos vamos a cuidar unos a los otros. Come back, girl.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
That's all.
Um, and with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna leave this video up. I usually put my live streams down because they're a whole hot mess, but this one was a good hot mess. So we're gonna keep it up for the girls to be gagging all night, and they can listen.
Oh, girl, there's gonna
The
be clips.
girls will be gagging all night long to this content. So, all right, you guys. On that note, we've been on here for an hour, almost 2 hours actually. So I'm gonna let everybody know we already did how we find everybody. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for hosting this, bitch.
Yeah, no problem. We're gonna do this again. When is a good time to do this again? Like a weekly thing, like a weekly meetup, maybe. I don't know.
Oh my God, Saturday nights are good for me.
Really,
Girl,
that'd be perfect. Yeah.
hell, look at this point. Shit, there ain't shit going on because
Uh,
look, COVID basically still. Look, COVID still got God knows how much shit locked down, so I ain't got shit going on.
right, right. The
Mm-hmm.
worst thing is I had to like go to the bathroom 3 times during this live because I drank wine and 2 bottles of water. Girl, it's been flowing. So
Ooh.
Ooh, girl,
yes,
not
yes.
2 bottles of
Ooh, yes.
wine.
A lot of liquids. You gotta drink your water. Stay hydrated,
We
y'all. That's my
so
little
we're
note for the
making
day.
this a thing.
Yeah, we can make it a thing,
We're
definitely.
making this a thing every Saturday. I love it. Every Saturday at this bitch's crazy pajama party.
Yep, we're gonna have a
Pajama
pajama
party.
party every Saturday. Unless we're gonna let each other know if we're busy, but we're gonna plan on every Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, every
Oh my God,
Saturday.
my cousin
He
just
said,
called you.
Oh, look. Oh, Nessa's, look. Our friend Nessa Opinions. She says she might be coming up one day. She's the timeline queen, baby. Y'all think I look,
Ooh,
baby.
Yes, yes,
We need to get Nessa
yes,
Opinions on here one day.
yes.
yes,
Yes.
get Nessa opinions. Get Miss Dramatica to send us to Dramatica, and we be good.
Yes, honey. Look, I mean, what? Look, with the Jamaica, you might need to hit me up, girl. Look, because I
Who was
might
that
be.
creepy one
Cause
with the
look,
voice on your channel?
cause Dre McQueen, she needs look. She's been in Dramatica, okay, okay. Lord knows, hey, you might need to hit me up, girl. Hit me up one day,
We
girl.
know you've been to Dramatica and back
Yes, honey, Dramatica, baby. Hey,
and Chromatica.
just release the receipts.
Es dramática.
I
Yes,
have no idea what
Imagino
she
que es en
said, but
español, no es
whatever Karma
dramática.
said,
she
Dramática.
said Dramatica.
just Dramatica, honey. Hey, love me.
I'm here for my Latino people, so you will hear Spanglish every now and then. Sorry, you'll
Girl, you're
learn.
gonna
You'll
teach
learn.
me full someday. Like I went in Spanish class, but I wasn't very good. But I do know my new numbers. All I can
I got
do
you. I
all the way
got
up to
you.
100. I think.
Look, look,
Oh
look.
my
I
God,
was
you know, I
thinking,
just had an idea. I'm gonna do like Nikki tutorials, and on every video, I'm gonna do like either a word or
ooh, that'd
phrase
be
in
cute.
Spanish
That
and teach
would
it.
be cute. That would be
Yeah,
cute.
like
Yeah.
Spanish word of the day
Ooh,
at
that's
the end of every
cute.
I
That's
video.
would love to
cute.
have luscious. Oh my God.
Yes. Imagine if
Joella
Luscious
would be
came onto one of our
everything.
videos one day. Luscious and Joella. We need to have all five
Oh, I
of
would
us.
die.
I know, right? I'd be gagging.
They're
I
too
would
big. Look, they're too busy
die.
living their best lives over in Mexico right now. Unfortunately,
Right,
Mm.
right. We need to
They're-
book Luscious. He's a paid girl. You gotta book him.
Mhm.
Book Luscious and Joella.
Yay. I gotta see about that. I'm sure they've wanted me on their podcast before, but that was before
You
they
should do
What?
it. Do
yes,
it.
yeah, they've asked me and I was so nervous. But that they told me to get a mic first and webcam, which I already got, but I need to get a mic and maybe, just maybe.
If you
I
end
need a
up
lot
in
of
the girls
practice.
want to battle, oh bitch.
I know.
Look, if Joella or Luscious ever see this, girls, have me and Karma. I already have a webcam. I have a Blue Yeti mic. Call
Right.
me, hit you up. Now people want to say, "Oh, bitch,
Me too.
you desperate." Yeah, bitch, I want to be on. Look, I want to meet you, bitches. Okay, look,
Period.
let's just
I want
also
to
follow me,
kiki with
girl.
Lush and Joella.
Right. This is the perfect time to do it because they're always listening, they're always watching, and they love to just help people out. So I'm sure they'll do it. So
Yes, look, yes, Alexa plays "Someday" by Mariah Carey. Yes, someday, yes,
period.
someday I can get Luscious to follow me, girl. Ah.
With a little bit more
Luscious is
drama, you never
following me
know. Keep the
already.
drama coming.
Look, I know. I
That was
look.
like the best day of my life. I was like, Luscious is following
Look,
me.
no, fuck you, Karma, for getting Luscious to follow you first. How dare
Uh
you?
Okay, Lush, if you're listening to me, mamas, please follow my friends because they love you too. We love
Yeah,
you. We all love you here.
yeah, we
Leave a
love
heart in the chat if you love
Luscious.
Luscious.
We
yeah,
love
drop a heart in the comment
Luscious.
if you love Luscious.
We
I
love
have been
Luscious.
obsessed
We
with
stand
Luscious
Luscious. I
content for
am biased
years.
for Luscious the house.
Check the subscribes. Check how long I've been subscribed, Luscious. It's been at least 3 or 4 years. Mwah. It's like a battle to like get Luscious attention.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like pick
Luscious,
me.
like the thing is that Luscious is she's like the ambassador of the movement if you think about it, because she's the first one that started like really. She's like fuck these
She is.
people,
She
da da
is.
da. So
Yep.
like we're your support team here. You know, like you created a whole new like vibe, and we're
You're
here for
right,
it.
Karma. You're right.
You're here for we're here for it. Mimi, please come and talk to us, please.
Yes, look, we stand Luscious, okay? We stand Luscious.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, y'all. Let's wrap it up now. We will reconvene next time on the
Next
live chat.
Saturday.
How's that sound?
Yes, next Saturday.
Yay! Sounds
Next
great.
Saturday. Okay,
Yeah.
y'all. I love everybody that for watching. Thank you for watching. This has been a great show. So thank you so much for coming on, Karma and Dre. And we
Thank
will
Yes,
be back
you.
yes.
on Saturday.
Hey.
Okay. Thank you guys for coming.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
Bye.
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 Huh?